And all right, sweet, we are live. This is the Wizards of Gore podcast and/or live stream or whatever the hell this has become at this point. Um, we're going to be doing a kind of commentary over Brian Yuzna's Society. Brian Yuzna is a director who is responsible for such films as Bride of Reanimator, probably one of the best horror sequels ever, and The Dentist. I saw his movie The Dentist, and that one was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like The Dentist, actually.
But Andrew has not seen this movie. We found that out in the last stream, and I am very disappointed in him for that because this is one of my favorite body horror films ever. Like, easily.
Well, I do love body horror, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing this.
And it's also kind of a psychological film at the same time. Like, it's great. The fact that this movie was, like, it was made in 1989, and it was set to be released that year. But apparently, due to lack of interest, it was pushed until 1992, where it got a small release and then fell into obscurity. And it kind of gained a cult following through the underground kind of horror community.
Damn.
And now it has had a glorious Blu-ray release and restoration. And it still sits as one of my favorite body horror films. And, I mean, the body horror genre is a fantastic one.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to screw up body horror movies.
I agree. I mean, it can be done, but the past few that I've seen have all been great. And I think that now, like, even today, they're making some pretty great body horror films.
I think Thanatomorphos is probably one of the worst body horror films ever made, though.
I've not seen it.
It's a French-Canadian movie that's literally just about a woman who hangs out in her apartment the entire movie and then starts to rot for some reason. And then she kills her boyfriend and she dies. And it's just so uninteresting and boring. But now that is out of the way, this is a film. I'm not going to spoil it with this, but it is basically about a kid in a kind of high-class rich family, and he feels like he doesn't fit in with his family and with the people at his school for some reason.
Okay.
And that's what I will leave it at. So let's get this thing started. 1, 2, 3.
Any relation at all to the film High Society, starring Bing Crosby and Louis Armstrong?
I've never seen that film, but I highly doubt it.
It's a great movie.
Also, the theme song to this movie is great.
Good angle right there.
Oh, no, it is. This is Brian Yuzna's best work. Which, considering, like, out of everything he's done, I mean, out of everything I've seen from him, I only really liked, like, a few of his movies.
I really liked The Dentist.
Same. And, I mean, who doesn't like Bride of Reanimator? I think he did Beyond Reanimator. Which, for it being made, like, almost 30 years after the original Reanimator, it still had Jeffrey Combs in it, and it was still pretty good.
Was it really 30 years?
Like, it came out in, like, 2004-ish, so I'm just going to go ahead and say almost 40. Not almost 40, but almost 30.
Damn.
But you see, this movie just throws you right in.
Yeah, I really like it.
And it's got a very nice kind of atmosphere going on with the whole thing.
The handheld camera work is really good. It really fits.
And this is one of those movies where not a lot happens. Like, it's a little slow, I would say, but there's still enough weird things going on. Every like 10, 20 minutes, there's always something weird that happens that keeps it going.
Some of my favorite horror movies are slow burners, man.
Oh, yeah, no. Slow burn is one of the best ways to do horror.
I agree.
Although doing fast-paced kind of stuff like Green Room is always good too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene coming up here, which I'm not gonna. It's coming up in like a few seconds, but once you see it, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. I compare it to. I think it might be a reference to the scene in A Clockwork Orange where he goes to the writer's house after he's been rehabilitated, and he drinks the wine and he's eating the spaghetti. He's like, I feel like any moment something bad's gonna happen to me, and then he just like face plants into the spaghetti. I feel like it's a reference to that scene, but I can't really say that it is.
Hmm. Oh man. Are you talking about the worm scene?
Yeah.
Starring Billy Warlock.
A hell of a name.
Billy Warlock. My God.
Although I feel like this opening credits scene right here is kind of, I mean, while it looks gross and everything, and like weird, I feel like it just, it just kind of ruins everything.
What do you mean?
You'll know later, but.
Oh, Screaming Mad George.
Yeah, this is some of his best work effects wise.
He did a
But
great job.
Like this scene is like a bunch of people. Fantastic and great job. He directed a movie once, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, and it starred, of all people, Mark Hamill.
Really? What movie was that?
And apparently, Screaming Mad George is Japanese.
Really? Did not know that.
Yeah, apparently, Screaming Mad George isn't his real name.
Who would have thought?
I mean, look, your parents name you that, they either love you a lot or they hate you.
Lord, I can only imagine.
Shit. What are brothers for? Got some of these sugar wafers. I love these.
Oh yeah, they're good. So like they're all pretty rich?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I want to say this is a satirical film, but at the same time saying it's satire is not right on spot with it. I would say it's a metaphor.
Okay, like a social
It's
commentary?
metaphorical. It's it's metaphorical, it's allegorical.
Right.
Oh no, one of my earrings is missing.
What? Mike, whoa.
That's her boyfriend.
He sure is making a good case for himself. I know how this looks.
Yeah, no, it's... Oh, trust me, and if you... I keep wanting to tell you what happens because it's just so fucking good. Look, it's not going to be what it looks like in a bit. I mean...
Why do you keep bothering my daughter?
Because he knows. And you notice something. That guy's car wasn't like a nice car. It was like a crappy van.
Mm-hmm. This is giving me like a Venus flytrap feel so far.
No, it's got that kind of... It's a very 80s kind of movie because it's like literally a movie about yuppies.
Yeah. You definitely see, sort of a class metaphor being built up here.
But still, you notice that. He's trying to tell them about how they had a good game at school today, and they just walk away. Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought I knocked over my drink.
Huh, damn. What?
Yeah, you saw that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is 9 minutes into the movie, and it's already getting real weird.
Very good. Damn, a coming out party. That's like real high society.
Oh my fucking... You have no idea yet. Let's just say there's a reason why that earring was on the other side of the...
Hmm.
Also, his name... I like it when movies do that. Cast actors with... Give the characters the same name as the actors. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
You know, for a school of rich kids, this like political debate doesn't look very like they put a lot of money into it.
Yeah.
Hey, what is this? Basic Instincts? Was that movie?
Yeah, it was.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen Basic Instinct.
I haven't either.
I just know of that very famous scene in the interrogation room.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen any Sharon Stone movies, actually.
That was Sharon Stone, right?
I think it was Sharon Stone, yeah.
Yeah. I saw this thing where a guy had the shirt of that scene, and he ran into Sharon Stone and met her, and he was like, "Oh, I'm very sorry, I'm wearing a shirt with your vag on it."
Oh my god. What a first impression.
Some kind of conspiracy.
You don't say. I love reading the Spanish subtitles.
I mean, I can't understand Spanish.
I know just a little bit because my dad is from Puerto Rico and he speaks it fluently. I do not, but
Hey, that's pretty cool.
yeah, I used to know a lot more, but then I was a lazy ass and didn't take any Spanish classes in college.
I didn't care about my culture, and I just went with the cultural appropriation going on in America. You white cis male.
Oh my god. Hey, it is what it is.
Incest and psychosis. Mm. You know, the special edition Blu-ray I have of this comes with the comic book sequel to it.
Whoa, that's fucking
I still
cool.
haven't read it. I've had it for like a year now, and I still have not read it.
Damn, you gotta get on that, man.
I do, because I love comic books, and I really love this movie. And I would love to see a sequel.
Yeah, like a movie sequel would be great.
You'd make a wonderful contribution to society. Oh, spooky. This is way too spooky for me.
Huh, shit.
Oh shit, this right here.
What the?
Yeah. That's some weird shit, ain't it? Nothing like walking in on your sister naked.
Sister kind of reminds me of Reese Witherspoon. Just a little.
Yeah.
Same nose. What?
This movie is consistently weird, I believe. Why? Oh, slugs up with chopsticks is the question. I mean, look, I know people say Chinese food is gross, but I mean, eating slugs are is a French thing.
Yeah. And you're not supposed to eat them alive. They taste great dead, though.
Shit's about to get weird up in here. I mean,
it's
you know, it's already
weird,
but
even more weird.
Movie from the 80s. The 80s in general are weird.
It was a weird time. That's for damn sure.
I wasn't even alive for it, and I know it was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just noticing that major camel toe. Like, goddamn. What the hell?
Who approved this? Did the
How did this
FCC
get?
know about this?
How did this get an R rating? Is the question. Because some serious shit happens in this movie.
What the fuck is that? Are those kids like fucking crawling on the ground?
Holy sh! Oh, oh no! This is. It's some kids trying to be slick. It's like they're standing right in front of you. How do you not know them? How do you not notice that?
I don't buy it.
Die, alien scum!
Huh. Oh my gosh. Don't get too hot. This dialogue.
I'm pretty sure this was written by Yasmin as well.
As she squirts him with sunscreen. Don't get too hot.
I mean, I wouldn't think, putting sunscreen on would cool you off, but...
Keep you from getting a nasty burn.
Yeah. You see, because I'm white, I don't burn. Well, I don't get tan, I burn.
Yeah, I burn pretty damn bad if I don't wear sunscreen.
Also, interesting thing I could tell you, because this is revealed later, but it's not like a big spoiler. That big lady is the mother of the lady of the chick that was like, "Don't get too hot." Oh. That's her mother in the movie.
That's funny.
Whitney. I like how the nerdy kid is just there hanging out with them at the beach, and he's just wearing like a Harvard sweatshirt at the beach.
Like, even the normal scenes have just a slight surreal, sort of unreal quality to them.
Yeah, it's something that, like, I honestly, when I first watched this 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't really notice it, but I still thought it was really weird. But rewatching it, like, a few times after, it gets weirder. Oh, but this is some serious shit right here. Come with me to the pier. I know I look sweaty, and I know I'm carrying a briefcase. I might have some guns in it or something. Just come with me to the pier.
Just trust me.
But here's the earring. Confirmed member of society.
What?
It's literally a society. It's high society.
Huh.
Holy shit. So you know what I'll be doing a week from today?
What's that?
Seeing Ghost.
That's going to be great.
I'm going to be in Kentucky.
Nice. The great state of Kentucky.
Great. This recording, though.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, just listen to the tape. That's right.
Oh my god. God damn.
And that's why the earring was across the room.
Hey. It's all coming together.
But now they know. And those weird sound effects in the background. Ugh. Oof.
This is getting fucking wild.
Oh, this is only the beginning, which is the best part. Like, and you gave him the tape too, you stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's not gonna end up well. Doc's in on it.
He did say you'd make a wonderful part of society.
Mm-hmm.
My parents, my sister, and Ted Ferguson. To quote American Psycho, die, you yuppie piece of shit.
Huh. God damn.
I'm quoting that off of what he wrote in Blood in the apartment in the movie, but still. I want to see a crossover between this movie and They Live.
Oh my god.
I really do.
That would be
I feel like just the straightforward action sci-fi of They Live combining with the creepy kind of themes and like scenes of society would just be perfect.
It would be.
What about what they were doing? I mean, I don't think that's technically illegal, but it's frowned upon.
It's illegal in some states.
Oh, well, look, I wouldn't know. I don't care. I don't care to look up shit about like shit like that. And now the tape is different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. There's some Twilight Zone Requiem for a Dream level shit.
This is fucking wild.
Speaking of wild, is that you opening the Sour Jacks?
Yeah.
God damn. And the thing is, like, honestly, if you weren't really paying attention when you initially heard that tape, you might actually think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Or if you were like, I don't know.
Because the way they were speaking sounded like that. Bad things happen.
You have to follow society's rule. Bad things happen. Well, look at this big ass piece of jerky.
God damn, that's nice.
It's a little stiff, but it's good.
Mm.
And it's free.
How did you get that shit for free?
My parents make it. They
Oh,
bought a
damn.
food dehydrator to make it, and
That's fucking nice.
yeah, no, all you gotta do is like soak it in the marinade and put it in there for like 6 hours, and then it turns into jerky.
Turkey jerky's good too.
Oh no, turkey jerky's good, but nothing beats regular old beef.
I agree.
It's like Meatloaf. Do you wanna see
Yeah.
Meatloaf in concert? Or do you want to see Turkey Meatloaf in concert?
Oh my god. That's fucking funny. I don't think I want to see either. Honestly.
Yeah, I'll stay for Bad Out of Hell, and then I'll leave.
Bad Out of Hell's a good album. I don't like it that much, but it's a good album.
You know what? I saw at FYE today, and I was almost gonna get it, and then I was like, I want to buy movies instead.
When they have Bad Out of Hell on vinyl?
No, they did have, which was weird. They had the Beavis and Butthead soundtrack on vinyl, though.
That's weird.
Which I thought was really cool, but it was like $50. I was like, screw that. But they had Night Creeper, the new album from Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats.
Dude, Uncle Acid is fucking awesome.
I know it is. I listened to the first album, like Bloodlust or whatever it's called. I really liked it.
Yeah, Bloodlust.
I was gonna get it, but then I was like, I can get that, or I can spend about the same amount of money on like 4 movies. So that's what I did.
Vinyl and FYE is really overpriced.
Oh no, it really is. I saw they had the soundtrack today for a Rocky Horror Picture Show on vinyl. I was so tempted. Oh, so tempted.
But it was like way overpriced, right?
It was like $27, $27.99, which is almost $30. And honestly, I only want to pay that much for a vinyl if it's like something I really like.
Or like limited edition.
Yeah. Like that limited edition Hotline Miami vinyl I have. I paid $70 for that.
Exactly.
And I've only listened to it once, and I'm only going to listen to it once.
You frame it yet?
The thing is, I bought a frame for it, but it is way too thick to fit into a normal record frame.
Oh, god damn.
So I bought that frame for almost nothing. So I may as well just use it to frame something else. So I think I'm gonna frame my vinyl of The Witch.
That'd be cool.
But yeah. Look, he said bad things happen when you mess with society, and now he's dead. He died in a car accident under mysterious circumstances, and all the copies of his tapes went missing.
I'm definitely seeing a theme here.
And notice him, he's trying to tell him about how he died, and they're just not even caring.
Mm-hmm. Ted the Tycoon Ferguson.
Ted the Tycoon Ferguson.
I love it.
Don't be thinking about drinking and driving. Oh, man. It's going to be one of those 80s sex and coke parties.
God damn.
It's terrible. Just terrible. Oh. See, I think the almost kind of monotone delivery that the parents are giving, like I've heard people complain that it's like not realistic, but
that's the point.
For the kind of like for the tone the movie's going for, it is beyond perfect.
Yeah, it's like it works.
But you know what I found at FYE today for $6?
Ooh, what's that?
Flesh Eater.
Nice.
Do you know about Flesh Eater?
I've not seen it.
You know it's directed by Bill Hinsman, though?
No, I actually did not know that. I don't know much about it.
Yeah, no, it's directed by the very first Romero zombie.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a zombie movie he directed and starred in. That's all I know. But I was like, look, I gotta... No, I haven't, but I got it for like $6, and I figured that's not too bad.
No, that's
I hope it's fun. I heard it's really like fun and gory, so...
Should be good then, for what it is.
This movie is like... I mean, I've already said this, but this movie is supremely 80s.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Like just like how Terror Vision is supremely 80s, this is supremely 80s, except it focuses exclusively on a yuppie culture.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All the girls fucking looking like Madonna. Like,
big hair.
This is the most late 80s thing I've ever seen.
It is. This is why this was my pick for the best horror movie of '89.
I love it so far.
I don't know. It's one of those movies that for me I think is like a perfect movie, in my opinion. Like, there's nothing I don't like about this movie.
So far, I'm feeling the same way.
It gives me a feeling like Possession did. How Possession just feels just like something I would love. And it is something I love. I love Possession. It's my favorite French horror movie.
Really?
I mean, it's got Sam Neill in it.
But
Sam Neill.
But it's not Sex Android.
Look, it's no Sex Android, but look, it's not Sex Android, but Sex Android isn't Possession, nor is it. Although if Martyrs was a low-budget shot-on-video movie like that, I think I would love it a lot more.
Yeah,
it would be higher on my list.
I think it would be great in that format, honestly.
Nah, man, transfer it to VHS and then like purposely mess it up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then transfer it to DVD. I would totally own that.
Same, honestly.
The shot-on-video edition.
Oh my god, that's fucking badass.
That's what they did for that movie Death Escort Service. They released a shot-on-video version.
Really?
No.
A lot of stuff is happening.
Also, the lighting is very 80s. Very
I really
80s
like
horror.
I love the lighting.
I love it when horror movies do that kind of colorful lighting.
Mm-hmm. Colorful and like soft lighting.
Yeah.
Sort of diffused. I like it. Ted the Tycoon Ferguson.
Did you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 yet? Is the question.
I have not.
You're really like legitimately, next chance you get, you watch it. It
I
is.
know.
Oh
And it's on YouTube, so it's
no,
right there.
it has been officially uploaded by Paramount.
Yeah, I have it bookmarked, so it's ready when I am.
This is like one of those save the rec center kind of moments.
Oh my god.
One of those break into Electric Boogaloo kind of like, I lost a big fight, now I gotta train and become better.
Essentially Rocky 3.
I mean, Rocky 3 had come on, it had Clubber Lang. Clubber Lang was the best. And
yeah, I love the third one.
which one had Hulk Hogan as Thunderlips?
Ooh, third or fourth. But I can't remember which.
I can't remember which either. I really love the fourth one because it had Ivan Drago in it, and Ivan Drago, and the fact that he was avenging Apollo's death in that one makes it even more just like
so good. I thought a lot of people don't like the fourth one. I think it's amazing.
I think it's great, especially as like a kind of especially when it was released too.
Yes,
like
perfect.
It was released when everybody in the U.S. was like, "Fuck those Ruskies," and it was just like a big just big kind of, what is it? Patriotic kind of movie.
It is, and very well written, I think.
But speaking of writing, here comes a sex scene where you don't need writing.
Speaking of writing. Oh man, this music.
Look, and just like the last time something weird happened with sex, it's not too bad at first, and then it just escalates.
Oh my gosh.
I'm kind of mad. I'm almost out of beef jerky.
Oh damn.
I mean, there's some downstairs, but that requires, going downstairs.
Yeah, I hate that shit, man. I'm glad that the place I'm in now is only one story. The sex scene is also very 80s.
No, it does give off that kind of vibe.
Man, her skin's not going to start, like, peeling off, is it?
No. Although,
shit,
that would make it even better, though. That would make the scene even better. But no, it's like after they have sex, it gets weird.
Okay.
Although maybe it does happen while they're having sex. I can't remember. I remember it gets really sweaty to the point that it's like slimy, I think.
Yeah, it's like she's glistening.
Yeah, no, look. She has 3 arms.
God damn.
Now look at this.
What the fuck is... What? What's the matter, dude? You were in a funny position.
I mean, look, that's the only way to put it. Oh no, man! You should hear some of these lines coming up because some of these are good. I mean, Clarissa's better looking anyway. IMO.
But she's also like a fucking demon. Alien or whatever the fuck they are.
Wait, did you just miss that?
The tea?
Yeah.
No, I saw it.
No, what she said.
Oh, no, what'd she say?
She said, "How would you like your tea? Cream, sugar? Do you want me to pee in it?"
What?
The dialogue in this movie is great. But, I mean, yeah, she's like a weird mutant, but, I mean, hell, that only makes things more interesting, I would say.
I guess. Yeah, obviously, I guess he was not put off by the experience. He was going back in for seconds. Oh my god. Large Marge.
Look at this shit.
Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. Did she just like vomit that shit up?
Yeah. She's like eating a wig. If you noticed when she walked in, she was like holding a wig.
What's with her?
I remember I was watching this movie with my sisters once.
Huh.
Because I like to watch weird, fucked up movies like this with my family members just to see how they react. And
Yeah.
just to see how their opinions of me change. And it got to the part where she says, "You want me to pee in it?" And both my sisters just audibly yelled out, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Cody?"
Oh my god. I used to do that shit with my sister. Be like, hey, let's watch, fucking Heavy Metal Massacre. She now does not watch movies with me anymore. She has learned her lesson.
I mean, look, there have been times I got my sisters to watch, weird movies, and they kind of dug them though, which I'm completely okay with that.
Really?
Like, also the fact that the Barbie doll and the blow up doll in the car is great too.
Classy.
Great kind of symbolism. Let me.
Wait, did she just take off a ring? Were they engaged?
I think it was like the kind of thing people do in high school, the kind of going steady, kind of promise ring, whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. I wasn't in relationships in high school. I was too busy with watching shit like this. I was in high school. I watched this movie over the weekend. I came back on Monday. I was like, guys, you got to watch this really fucked up movie I found on YouTube. It's great. And then they all didn't watch it.
Oh. Nah, I've been there.
Oh, this right here. This is weird too.
Oh my god.
Like, that is what the hell.
This is real freaky. I'm into it.
Some of this line coming up here is great too. Some of these lines.
Society.
Yeah. You guys disgust me. This is like some shit John Waters would make if he was a little more, like, if he had a bigger budget.
Yeah.
Honestly, this feels like something he would do.
And if he had more patience.
Fuck you, butthead. This is where shit starts to fall apart.
Is that a synagogue?
Yeah, that's a synagogue.
This movie
The
just
guy-
keeps
Yeah,
going.
no, the guy that they killed was Jewish.
Mm,
This is his funeral.
okay.
Which, I'm having a little, I need to really look at this because I think I'm, okay, never mind. I thought his mole on his face was missing for a second.
Huh.
He looks really weird. Watch
Oh
this.
my god.
Oh! Must have
Fuck.
had to do a lot of reconstructive stuff. Yeah. This is a movie that they let happen.
I'm loving it.
So would Ronald.
Ronald Reagan?
No, McDonald.
Ah.
Because you said I'm loving it.
Ah.
What do you mean, society? Oh shit, is this the... Hey, the 1-year anniversary of the horror pack.
Hey. Congrats to them.
Oh, it's only for the Blu-ray pack, though. I just got an email from the horror pack. They said that there's going to be a limited edition and the pack for October because it's their 1-year anniversary. I've been subscribed for a year as well, ever since they started off when they were just a small-time thing. And apparently one of the Blu-rays was going to be signed, but then I read it over again, and it said one was going to be signed, and it didn't specify whether or not it was like just a Blu-ray. But it is just for the Blu-ray pack that's going to be autographed by the director. And I'm just like, damn. And watch it be like something really fucking good too. Like watch it be like the Toxic Avenger or something. And then I'm really gonna hate myself.
Fucking Sledgehammer.
That movie does not deserve a Blu-ray release. That is one of those movies that
I hope it gets one just to spite you.
Like, and I'm not just saying that just because I don't like that movie, but I'm saying that as it's just like it's one of those movies. It's a shot on video film. Like putting it on Blu-ray isn't gonna do much. So you may as well not even put it on Blu-ray. I think that's my gripe with putting shot on video on Blu-ray.
No, I feel the same way, to be honest. I just think it would be hilarious to have Sledgehammer on Blu-ray.
I mean, look, I'm not even gonna lie. I have that Lethal Nightmares Hallucinations shot on video double feature on Blu-ray, and it's still the quality is still terrible because they're shot on video and shot on 8mm, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, these movies were shot with no budget, and I own them on Blu-ray.
Like, what a world to live in. Oh, man. Fucking dead.
Yeah. He was going against society, and now he's dead.
That seems to be happening a lot in this movie.
Yo. I swear. Give me a moment. You know, I tell these motherfuckers that I'm streaming and that not to interrupt me for anything, and then they knock on my door like, hey, a shirt of yours is in my laundry. Like, listen here, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to watch a movie. And
But your shirt was in their laundry.
okay, look, it was my demon shirt, so I can't even argue there.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I mostly live alone now.
I mean, hell, I kind of wish I lived alone. Just so I could hang up all my weird posters and not be kind of ashamed.
Don't you already have your posters hung up? Your weird ones?
Yeah, but like, I mean, honestly, if it were up to me and my parents were okay with it, I would hang up like my necromantic poster, my Elsa poster in the front room. Like if
Oh
they
my
were
God.
completely okay with it. The thing is, the thing is, I'm not even gonna ask because I know they're gonna say, no. Are you high?
Right in the fucking living room.
Because I would hang them in my living room. It'd be a good conversation piece.
As soon as someone walks in, first thing they see, She-Wolf of the SS.
And a big swastika.
Yep, that gets people talking.
Yeah. What somebody needs to do is create a movie adaptation of The Great Satan at Large, but still keep it in that crappy VHS quality. Like, make it a shot-on-video movie out of it, based on it, and have an actual backstory for why Satan has his own talk show.
That's an incredible idea, actually.
No, that should be the movie we make.
That should be. And I would totally do it, except our fucking copyright laws are so weird. I don't know why we get in trouble, but even orphaned works are like still copyrighted.
I mean, they must have taken it. Are you on PCP? to quote the mortician from Return of the Living Dead when he opens the door. He's like, "Are you kids on PCP?"
Oh my God.
Is it really that boring being rich?
Oh my God.
I mean, honestly, after a while, I think it would be boring being rich. Then again, I could just I could just buy whatever the hell I wanted, so I could never be bored.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people say money can't buy happiness, but honestly, if I had all the money in the world, I would be more than happy.
Same, honestly. You watch Diary of the Dead yet?
Nope. You know what? We'll get on what we've been watching recently after the movie.
Sounds good.
But no, just wait until this next scene. Like, some shit happens. Mom and Dad are really upset. Billy, we're very upset with you.
Oh my God.
Just tell me the truth. Tell me where the golden ticket is.
Oh my God.
Did you know Primus released an album where they covered every single song from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Really? I did not know that.
I honestly think it's a pretty good album, but it's weird. Listen to this.
The speech. Oh my god. This is wild.
He's not dead.
Car trouble.
And you notice the Ted the Tycoon Ferguson has the shirt that was in the woods last night.
I did not notice that.
Meaning he killed him. Or did he? That's what I like about this movie. It's kind of ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of very ambiguous.
Ted the Tycoon Ferguson.
I'm trying to tell you, you crazy son of a bitch. The whole thing was weird. Was it like things weird is the question.
I love
Was
how
it
they
like-
straightened out each other's shirts.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, holding each other.
Oh, no. But this... See, I like this because this movie's like... I mean, like I said, it's kind of ambiguous at times. And it is a psychological film to a certain extent. I do go a little overboard. Like, what else is this guy in? I'm wondering. What else has Billy Warlock been in?
Good old Billy Warlock.
Because honestly, I want to see because honestly, like in 2, I'm gonna be very upset. But I'm gonna check.
Do it.
Billy Warlock. Have you ever seen that movie Warlock?
Yeah, it's good.
I have not. I've always been interested in it.
I wonder, is it still on Netflix? It might be.
I don't know. But okay, actor. Let's see. You nearly spoiled everything. Shit, you. Like the original Halloween 2 from 87. No, 81, I mean.
Really?
Yeah. He was in Happy Days.
He was? That's fucking weird.
I have rights. I'm almost 18. He was
That's
in 21 Jump Street.
God damn, so he's been in a lot, actually.
Baywatch. Mr. Payback, an interactive movie, which was a video game from the 90s.
Huh.
Let's see. General Hospital.
Damn.
Baywatch Hawaii Wedding. The Days of Our Lives, The Young and the Restless.
So lots of soap operas.
Yeah, no, he's been in a lot of TV shows. I think it's funny that this guy was in Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember... I mean, it has been like a year since I watched Halloween. Like a literal year.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, even though I do own it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I mean, I own it on Blu-ray and DVD.
And...
2 separate copies.
Damn.
But no, that's a great horror sequel, though.
It is. I really liked it.
Although I feel like it's literally just a retread of the first one, though. It really is.
I agree with you, but I still liked it.
But I think everybody knows that Season of the Witch is the best.
I think Season of the Witch is right up there with the first one.
It's so original.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this thing, and apparently it was an interview with John Carpenter, and he finally spoke out about how he feels about the Halloween remakes. And he says, I didn't have a problem with the Zombie changing it and making it his own thing. I did give him my blessing. But the fact that he said in interviews after making the film that I was very cold to him and that I did not approve of the changes he made, I feel like he was just completely disrespecting me as an artist.
God damn.
And he straight up just says in the interview, like, Rob Zombie is a piece of shit, and I don't like him. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of harsh.
Yeah.
But did you hear that? He's dead. He's in the morgue. Ain't that some shit?
Society.
But look, his car's there now. Billy's Jeep. It's there. Got that new Jeep that teleports,
Fucking Billy from Happy Days.
Happy Days.
I've never seen Happy Days, actually.
I never watched a lot of it, but all the reruns I catch are always like pretty good. Huh. Especially the episode where Fonzie jumps the shark. It's so terrible. Which is where the whole term "oh, it jumped the shark" comes from.
Really?
Yeah, because everybody says that's where Happy Days got terrible was when Fonzie jumped the shark. No. You'd think doctors are rich.
Huh.
So they're probably part of society.
Oh, shit. I love hospital scenes.
Yeah, in horror movies. Or hospitals set in horror movies. Horror movies set in hospitals.
Yeah.
Like Hospital Massacre is one I've always enjoyed.
I've never seen Hospital Massacre.
It's actually technically a Valentine's-themed slasher film.
Huh.
Because it's based on Valentine's Day, and it's about a guy who's like, oh, you ditched me in high school when I asked you to the Valentine's dance, so I'm going to kill you now that I'm a doctor.
Damn.
I like how he's just suddenly happy. He could Whitney the Wonder Boy.
Ted the Tycoon.
I feel like he's perfect to play a greaser too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, officially he actually is in the hospital records. I'm not paranoid. All my fears are real. I want that put on my tombstone.
Fucking tattooed on my forehead.
I'm not paranoid. All my fears are real. He's losing it.
Yep. He's fucking crazed.
Shit, what is this, Blue Velvet?
I don't want to think about Blue Velvet.
She wore blue velvet.
Good song. I like the song.
And the intro is really good to that movie.
Yeah, the intro is so good. Amazing montage.
And it literally just gives you the entire, basic, setup of what happens in the movie.
All with visuals. It's perfect.
Oh, that's the language of film.
Mm-hmm.
Plan? Are you kidding me? What are you, MacGyver?
Hey. Oh, man.
Yeah, she likes
Does
to
this
eat people's
car-
hair.
She seems like a John Waters character.
Legitimately, like straight out of some kind of, like straight out of like Desperate Living or something.
Yeah.
Don't touch the hair. But no, this is like a John Waters film on acid. Like,
Slower paced, but
oh, definitely. It doesn't get to the weird, really weird, like depraved stuff towards till the end.
like if this was a John Waters movie, someone would have like eaten dog shit by now.
Or somebody would have like been castrated or something. And look, it's just like his dream at the opening. I love it when movies do that too, when they do callbacks.
Yeah, really.
Like it's not necessarily like the same scene, but it's the same scene. Society will be true. Oh man, this new transfer though is beautiful. I wish I could be watching the Blu-ray, but my laptop doesn't play Blu-rays, so.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, I don't think any laptops play Blu-rays though, or computers. Yeah. But I think they should. If they support DVDs, they should support. Because honestly, I mean, this movie looks great on DVD. The new transfer they did, like they restored the original Interpositive, I think, or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Which, I mean, it's from Arrow, and Arrow, they always go all out. It kind of has that, like, haunted house, kind of gothic feel.
Yeah, almost. I love it.
I mean, shit, this movie's got everything. It's got the uneasy tension. It's got the gore. It's got the weird shit. It's got the surrealism.
It can please everybody, really.
Honestly, I think this is one of those movies that's hard not to like, especially if you're into body horror.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can understand if you're not too big on, like, body horror. Like, if you don't really like movies like The Fly, I could definitely understand.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like he's a fucking dog.
It just took that turn. Like, that house was empty not even half a second ago.
This is amazing.
And now it's just absolutely full. Like, there was nobody in there. That place was abandoned.
I love that.
It really adds to the surrealness of it. Judge Carter. Honestly, the fact that they got like all these people to be involved in a movie like this is beyond me. How they did it is beyond me.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It's like how they got people to be in Goodbye Uncle Tom. It's like,
oh my God,
how did they get people to be in that?
Like, how did they pitch that to people and they were like, okay, sounds good?
That movie was shot in Haiti. So that might have something
to do with it. The head of the Haitian government was actually like really cool with it.
Really?
Yeah, no, like the president of Haiti, like welcomed them and flew them there for free and kept them in like the best quarters.
I mean, I'm sure that they were gonna bring it. I'm sure that they were like, oh, this is going to bring in some tourism, some money or something.
Yeah.
No business like show business.
Huh.
Ooh. I think what's really funny is that the directors made that movie in response to people calling them racist.
And then even more people called them racists.
Yeah. But at least I could appreciate these movies for what they are.
Trash.
I mean, Goodbye Uncle Tom is trash, but damn if it isn't disturbing. I mean, I did put it at my second spot.
Yeah, I still want to check it out.
Yeah, no, you can alien scum. That's and oh, wait. And the thing is, you don't know what they are. That's the other great thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Like you don't. I mean, most people say that they're just like humans, and that like just like you just said, it's a matter of good breeding, which could kind of maybe a little bit barely explain it, but
yeah.
She got that Henry from Eraserhead hair going on.
Oh my god.
Walking to the barber, be like, "Hey, give me that early David Lynch look." Say no more, fam.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
The fact that they have, I wonder if the people like doing the valet parking, I wonder if they are part of society or they're just people that they just hired. Because I doubt that they would come inside.
Yeah.
You know, since they're welcoming guests.
Probably higher.
But yeah, no, there's the slugs. That's right. They're actually not human at all. They're the French.
Oh my gosh.
This movie's about the French.
Ted the Tycoon Ferguson.
One of the best characters
in film history.
Just by name alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't even have to know what his character is all about to just like know, man, he's some interesting character.
Truly genius.
Anything for society. Internship in Washington. The government is full of lizard people.
Oh my gosh. This is great. Fucking reptilians.
But still, like, a crossover with this and The Thing would be great.
There'd be a lot of crossovers with this that would work.
I would watch almost every single one of them. But look, they're bringing somebody in. What's that?
Huh.
Miss Carlin. George Carlin.
Mammy. I thought she was saying, like, fucking mammy, and I was like, god damn. Are they gonna bring out fucking blackface now, too?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Honestly, that would, like, make this movie just even weirder if they just, like, somehow threw in blackface.
Yeah.
Did Tex Watt direct this?
Oh my god. Just when you think it's, like, as weird as it gets, fucking Al Jolson makes an appearance. What?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a twist.
They faked his death too. Just so they could feed on him.
This is wild.
the shunting. Oh, and the classical music to go along with it is great too.
Yeah, like playing really slow.
Oh no, but just it hasn't gotten there yet. It hasn't gotten.
Oh God.
See what I mean when I said I'm surprised they people were in this. Also, the lighting, the sudden
Yeah,
lighting change
lighting's
is great
great.
too. But yeah, it starts out like that. It's like, okay, yeah, they're just like sucking on him,
Oh man.
and then it gets slimy.
Yeah, good God. This is fucking gnarly.
Oh, it's all veiny too. Like, goddamn. I mean, I've seen this movie a few times, but still.
This is fucking gross.
You see what? This is one of my favorite body horror movies, though.
Oh yeah.
Like the effects are just so great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, time for some incest.
No.
Some weird, slimy mutant incest. Yeah.
Guess that's that good breeding they were talking about.
This is some shit right here.
Huh. That was very obvious commentary right there.
Oh, that tongue too. But no, that's why I like this movie. Like the commentary is easy to get. It just straight up tells you.
Which
But at the
I
same
think is a
time, it's
good way to do it.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Like I think this movie is just absolutely just like brilliant as hell. Like out of all the body horror movies that just are like, oh, bums drink expired booze and start melting. For every like one of those, for every like 10 or so of those actually, there's like one or two of movies like this that are
Mm-hmm.
actually kind of brilliant. But that moment, hair, that moment is very John Waters-y.
Yeah.
Hair, Mrs. Carlin.
That was great.
Like honestly, that moment right there is so out of place that it works.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it fits the really weird, surreal tone. Oh shit! This it's about to get really weird up in here.
Oh man. Oh. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Haven't seen a fisting scene like that since Caligula.
Good. Whoa, my God.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish we could get the copies of the tapes that these guys are shooting while this happens too.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'd love to see a documentary style kind of like found footage. Just look at this shit.
Oh yeah. That was just upsetting.
Now, are these or are these not? Are these effects not better? Aren't these effects better than in Curse 2?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Whoa, is this guy the new Joker? This,
Hey.
no, he's not edgy enough.
Oh my gosh.
He's not young and edgy.
What the fuck?
Yeah. How is... that's one of my favorite moments in this movie right there.
Yeah, that was incredible.
But that's why this movie is at the #1 spot of my top 5 body horror transformations video.
Mmm.
Because honestly, nothing beats this. Yeah, it's getting weird. The effects are just so good.
Oh yeah.
Practical
What the
for life,
fuck?
man. Yeah. Oh yeah, here. This right here is actually the thumbnail for the video for this stream.
Huh. All right. This is so bizarre.
I am a butthead. It's so...
I cannot even handle this.
It's so good.
Yeah, this is incredible.
This movie's a solid 10 for me, like, every time. Like, I can never get sick of this movie.
Yeah, honestly, this is like incredible.
Oh, this is where it gets really...
music.
This is where it gets really gross.
Yeah, like, right when I think it's as gross as it's gonna get, it just keeps on going.
And keep in mind that this big, gross thing is just from just from the one guy. And them just stretching and morphing his flesh. Yeah, this is known as the orgy scene.
Fucking weird.
As well as the shunting scene. Hell yeah, this is my fetish.
I'm actually gonna kink shame you.
And there's worms and shit too, like, ugh. Billy on the half shell. This is what I mean when I said I'm surprised they got all these like old people and stuff to just be involved in this.
Yeah, this is weird.
A slave revolt. And that's the thing I like about Clarissa as a character. Even if she is one of these like weird mutant things, she still cares.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And now it's all melting. But yeah, no, this is what I mean when I said that the opening credits thing kind of spoils it.
Oh, okay.
and the judge still has his cigar.
Hmm. Hmm.
And he's got the beauty mark.
Mm.
Like, how do you tell an old person, like, look, you're going to be this weird alien judge thing that's going to, like, be covered in slime and you're going to have, like, a big orgy with a bunch of alien things?
Just roll with it.
I mean, honestly, if I was like, if I become an old, decrepit man and they ask me to be in a movie like this, I'll be like, oh, hell yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'd do it.
We're changing.
Ted the Tycoon Ferguson.
The champion of the shunt. From parts unknown. Honestly, being Bill the Bastard Whitney, I think, would be better than being Ted the Tycoon Ferguson. Like,
Both are interesting titles.
I mean, at least it wasn't like the bastard son.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be just like not as interesting, or that would be more shameful, I would say.
Oh, they knocked his ass down.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Ip Man?
Stop it.
But Mike Tyson is in one of the Ip Man movies,
Yeah, he's in the third one.
and I'm definitely more interested in watching them just to see him in that.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's really weird. He's so out of place.
And like, I mean, he does. I mean, did they just like dub over him? Did they just dub him over? They just let him just go with his speech impediment lines.
No, they let him go with the speech impediment. He even speaks Chinese in the movie a little bit.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Honestly, I like Mike Tyson. I mean, he's got that show on Adult Swim, Mike Tyson Mysteries. That's
which I've been interested in checking out.
I like it, and it's basically like Scooby-Doo with Mike Tyson playing himself. Like, when I heard that was actually Mike Tyson playing himself, I'm like, really?
Like, I'm in.
It's like how the mayor in China, Illinois, his voice is done by Hulk Hogan.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird, because like I was like, oh, that's a good Hulk Hogan impression, but no, it really is Hulk Hogan.
That's weird.
Also, here comes you know,
Large Marge.
the Large Marge, Queen of Mortville.
Oh my god. Fucking Mortville. Billy's getting the shit beat out of him.
Oh yeah, no, but just oh.
Oh Lord. This is gross.
How did they get a hold of my fan fiction? No, but still, it's watch. Oh, the hand.
That's a good impression.
It's fucking glorious. But yeah, no, here comes another fisting.
Oh man, the eyes. Fuck. These are great effects.
Oh no, it's and turn them inside out.
That's nice. That was good.
And you notice, like, there's no internal organs. It's like nothing but worms and shit. All that buildup led up to that. That total of like 10 minutes. And it was worth every second of buildup for that.
Yeah, that was incredible. Huh, butthead. Nice. What is this, Back to the Future?
Yeah, no, that's what I always thought too. You butthead. And suddenly it's daytime.
They were in there for a while, I guess.
Oh, come on, but you gotta be shitting me. Like, even in the movie time, that would have been like half an hour tops.
Oh yeah. But, you know.
But you know what?
Whatever.
Suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, nothing else in this movie has made sense.
Yep. Obama's actually an inside-out worm person.
What the fuck? That was an incredible ending.
No, but over these credits, they give you the actual theme song to Society, which is great.
Oh.
Society will be true.
So lovely
we'll
moments.
all be together. Society waits for you. And like literally in this song, they talk about like eating poor people. And how the poor keep getting poor and they keep getting rich. Like, where can I download this?
Damn. Fucking, if only they knew how things would be in 2016.
Shit, this movie practically is like... This movie's a documentary now.
This movie told the future.
Just like Idiocracy, this movie's a documentary, basically.
God damn. That's upsetting.
But honestly, if it turned out that Trump was like an inside-out weird society mutant, honestly, I would not be disappointed.
Yeah, I mean...
No wonder he's attracted to his daughter.
Oh, yeah. Shit. It all makes sense.
Oh, come here. But yeah, no, I got that limited edition that's embroidered, that's embossed, so it's all bumpy and shit.
Damn, that's nice.
But yeah, no. It's and it's got the comic book. This is going for hundreds of dollars now.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's awesome.
Oh no, it is. Like, the artwork is just beyond beautiful.
God damn. Well, that was like a pretty perfect 10 for me.
No, that movie has always been a 10 for me, like ever since I first saw it. What I really like about this release of it too is it comes with like the little card of the original poster, and it looks like, and on the back it's like an invitation,
Hmm.
and it says, "You are hereby invited to take your place in society. Enjoy Arrow Video's limited edition release of Brian Usna's cult classic body horror film, Happy Shunting."
Huh.
Like,
That's fucking cool.
I'm so happy to have this release, especially now that it's gone out of print.
Yeah,
And
it's always fucking great to grab them while you can.
This was limited to like 1,000, I think, a couple thousand.
Damn.
And it has got all kinds of features, as well as audio commentary with Brian Usna, which I think would be interesting to watch with.
Yeah, I think so too.
But now that the movie's over, we can now get on the topic of what we've been watching recently.
Yes.
Let me just go to IMDb because I've completely forgotten what I've watched. Do you actually make lists on IMDb of like what you're watching currently? Of like what you've watched so far through the year?
I don't make lists, but I do rate everything that I watch now.
Yeah, I try to make a list out of stuff I watch, like throughout a single year. Like last year, I think I got like around 400 movies in.
Not bad.
Okay, movies watched 230 so far this year.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Right, but I don't want to see The Angel's Melancholy right now. I don't want to see that, even though that was the first movie I watched this year. I don't want to ever talk about that movie ever again.
Yeah, that's not okay.
That movie was.
I'm so glad I haven't watched it.
It is. Okay, let me scroll down here. Actually, other than Curse to the Bite, I've only watched 2 movies recently.
I watched a few. I got Witchcraft 6 on tape. I watched that.
6.
Yeah, it was awful. I watched Lunch Meat, which was actually pretty. I enjoyed it.
I have heard about Lunch Meat for the longest time, ever since I joined that VHS group. Everybody talks about it.
Yeah, it's I really enjoyed it. I watched City of the Dream Demons, which was directed by a 16-year-old kid. And
City of the Dream Demons?
Yeah, it's like a shot-on-video throwback. It's okay, it's fun, but you can definitely tell it was directed by like a kid.
Probably, but
so other than that, nothing. No, that's it for me.
For me, I've watched 2 movies recently, and I'm not gonna get into them because I don't want to sound like a total fucking like weeaboo or talking about it. But I went over to my friend Chloe's house, and she had like scheduled. We made plans to all hang out and watch this anime that she keeps telling us about, and we decided to watch the movies, the movie adaptations of it, and like both of them together run for about 4 hours.
Good God.
And we basically sat there, like completely silent almost the entire time, and watched these movies. And all I'm gonna say is that these are like, it's the Madoka Magica movies, and they're like magical girl, like really girly kind of, like it looks really girly and stuff. And honestly, it kind of is, but it's also really dark and depressing at the same time.
Yeah, I've heard that it was depressing. I remember here I took a class that was just about like Japanese women in literature and film, and someone did a presentation on that anime actually, and it was interesting to hear about.
Yeah, no, I cried like a bitch. Like damn. Like, I was like, Chloe, this better fucking absolutely break me, or I'm going to be very disappointed in you. And it did. It did break
fucking
me.
broke you.
Like, I didn't cry super hard when I first watched it, but then I explained it to my cousin, and I cried the entire time I was trying to explain it. And and it's just so depressing. It's like Donnie Darko crossed with like Sailor Moon.
What? That's amazing.
Like, I'm gonna explain this as quickly as possible and as simply as possible without depressing myself, but basically one of these characters in this show, the entire time they've actually had time travel powers, and they keep going back in time to relive this month over and over again, because the main character keeps ending up becoming a magical girl or dying, or something horrible happens to them, and she doesn't want her friend to die, so she keeps going back, and every time it ends up with her or somebody else or everybody dying or the world ending. And she basically
Wow.
keeps doing that to herself over and over again, to the point that she just like loses all emotion. And she's basically been making herself suffer this entire time. And if she were to give up on trying to fix things and make things right and get the right, ending to the month, she would end up becoming a witch and suffering until until one of her friends would have to kill her.
Jesus Christ.
And then basically Madoka becomes God and takes on the suffering of everybody, so nobody has to become a witch and suffer anymore. So she basically becomes Jesus and stops existing.
That's
And nobody
weird.
No, and nobody remembers her after this happens. The only people that remember her are the time travel girl and her little brother.
Jesus Christ.
And her little brother's only like 5, and her parents think that this girl Madoka is like his imaginary friend or something. And it is just like it fucking hurts. I mean, I sound like I just said I'm trying not to make myself sound like a weeb while talking about it, but I just did. But it was depressing.
God damn. Like, it sounds painfully depressing to watch. Just really sad.
But it's hard to like recommend to anybody, because it's like it's not like, like a Miyazaki film, how it's like it's anime, but it's not like it doesn't feel like anime.
So the fucking Madoka magical girl feels like anime.
It does. It has that look and feel to it. Like, it doesn't look like Akira, or it doesn't look like Spirited Away does. How, yeah, it kind of looks like anime, but the style is a bit more Disney-esque, or, it has a bit more kind of style. But that's what I watched, and I have not watched anything since, because I've been
a break.
I legitimately needed to just take a break for a while. I went back to work like the day after we all hung out, and I'm just sitting there like trying not to like just tell somebody about it, because everybody at work, they're just like average people. They're not like weirdos. Like, they're not weirdos like me, so they're just gonna not listen and not care. But that's recently.
That's fucking brutal.
Also, I got an American hippie in Israel, because I didn't tell you about that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's really weird, because it's like a guy who's decided to become a hippie after he fought in Vietnam decides to go to Israel to live out in the wilderness, and start like his own kind of hippie commune. And the entire time there's these weird people following him that are just like these guys in suits, and their faces are completely white, and they're like supposed to represent like the government.
Huh.
And they're following. Yeah, no, and then like he gets a bunch of followers, and the two weird government guys come in with machine guns and kill all of his followers just for no reason. Like, there's so many moments of actual like genuine like kind of creepy atmosphere and tension, yet at the same time there's so many moments of just like, what the fuck is this, that I liked it though. It was weird as hell.
I really want to see it now.
And what's interesting is it was a lost film for a while.
Really?
It was thought to be lost for many years. It was screened once, and a lot of people hated it, and then people forgot about it. And then one of the actors was like, "Oh yeah, I have a copy of that just sitting around somewhere."
God damn. Well, I really want to see it. It sounds like fucking wild and weird.
Oh no, it is a trip and a half. It
Yeah,
really is.
just the title alone is kind of like you have to watch it. You have to watch a movie with that title.
It's hard not to watch movies with titles like that, like a Mexican werewolf a Texan werewolf in Mexico. Like I
I've
know
not
that's a
even heard
movie.
of that one.
It's apparently really terrible, but I keep seeing a copy of it at FYE. Like I see it every single time I go there. It's the
Really?
same copy. It's been sitting on that shelf for like a year and a half now, and it's only like a cup. I think it might be like $5, and I'm so tempted, but at the same time, I hear it's just absolutely terrible.
Yeah, but it sounds like the kind of terrible movie that's like really you need to watch just cause, you know.
You need to see it to believe
Yeah.
it. It's like Things.
Lord, fucking Things. I really want the soundtrack to Things on vinyl.
I'm gonna keep pestering them about a sequel too.
Yes.
Until I get one.
Like, why would they not crowdfund? They could easily get the money.
Yeah. But on top of Flesh Eater, which I bought today, I also bought the original Piranha.
Ooh, nice.
Because I've never seen it. I've never seen Joe Dante's Piranha.
Neither have I.
I've always heard about it though.
Yeah.
I do like the remake by Alexandre Aja.
Yeah.
It's funny to think the same man who gave us High Tension and Horns gave us that.
Yeah, I've actually not seen that one either. I haven't seen like any of the Piranha movies.
I mean, the remake it's nothing great. I'll say straight up. It's no amazing art movie. It's strictly just gore and tits for the sake of gore and tits. But as like a fun B movie, it hits all the right notes, I think.
Yeah, and sometimes that's really just all you want at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's satisfying. But speaking of which, I think we said that this time we would, you know where I'm going with this?
Oh, yeah, no, best of 70s, and I think we said best of 2000s as well.
Oh, yeah.
The 2000s. What do you want to start with?
What do you think?
Let's start with 70s.
Oh, that's going to be so fucking hard.
Okay, 79.
All right.
Horror movies from 1979.
Oh, man. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow. Like the first 5 I see are really good. Alien, Amityville, The Brood, When a Stranger Calls, Tourist Trap.
I really love Tourist Trap, yeah.
Oh, no, Tourist Trap. I bought that for $1. And
God, that's a fucking steal.
I found that on eBay for $1. I'm like, people keep telling me this is great. Driller Killer.
Yeah.
Is that going to be your pick?
It's not going to be my pick. I don't like it that much. I do love it, but it's not my favorite. Killer Nun.
Oh, Killer Nun is really good. Prophecy, Zombie. Killer Fish. Yeah, no, Killer Nun. Actually, this actually is pretty easy for me. I think I'm gonna go
Tourist Trap.
I'm gonna go with Alien.
Hmm.
I think Alien it's great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, 70. I don't even have to look at 78 to know Dawn of the Dead.
Is that right? It's a little harder for me, I think.
I mean, I'm still gonna look. I Spit on Your Grave, Killer Tomatoes, Halloween, but I think I'm gonna go with Dawn. Let me just look.
A lot of good ones in 78.
Alacarda.
Yeah. Fucking Barracuda.
Alacarda's that one's Within the Woods.
Oh, Within the Woods is really good.
Mountain of the Cannibal God.
Good, but not great, I think.
No, yeah, I know. I would have to agree. It's one of my lead. Oh, Mardi Gras Massacre. No, I hate that movie.
I really like The Omen 2, actually.
The Omen 2, actually, I haven't seen any of the Omen sequels. I own them all on Blu-ray. I just haven't watched them all.
Damn.
All of them, including the remake, which was kind of terrible. But
I haven't seen the remake.
I mean, it came out on 6/6/06, so they did not waste. They did not waste that opportunity for that one.
That's perfect.
But Dawn of the Dead's my pick.
My pick's Halloween.
Hey, look, it's not. I mean, honestly, sometimes it's okay to go with what's expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Halloween. Oh, 77, Suspiria.
The Hills Have Eyes, House.
Fucking Sentinel.
Rabid. I have not seen Sentinel.
Sentinel's great. It was on Netflix for a while.
But Rabid, I really like Rabid.
I haven't seen Rabid.
Rabid is one of Cronenberg's best early films.
Hmm.
Like, out of his stuff from the 70s, I think it's my favorite. It's kind of a zombie movie.
Huh.
But Shock, I really like Shock. That was Mario Bava's last film.
Really?
Yeah. Eraserhead.
Oh, shit.
Deathbed.
Fucking Empire of the Ants was good.
I have not seen Empire of the Ants.
Oh, Desperate Living.
Oh, wait, Desperate Living?
Fucking Desperate Living.
Eaten Alive. The Incredible Melting Man.
Kathy's Curse. Fuck, that was a terrible movie.
Oh, Alice of the Wicked Warden, the third movie in the Alice series, which it actually isn't. It's actually a film called Greta the Mad Butcher, and it's actually a film directed by Jess Franco, and they just kind of threw it in there because it had the actress who was Elsa in it.
Huh.
They just kind of included it in the series. But 77, this one is actually kind of hard, but at the same time, it's kind of not. I think I'm going to have to go with The Hills Have Eyes.
I'm going to go with Suspiria.
The Suspiria was my second one, then House.
Yeah, same.
76. Carrie, The Omen, Alice, Sweet Alice.
Oh.
Who Can Kill a Child?
Haven't seen it.
Neither have I. The title is just so eye-catching, though.
Ooh, Squirm was great.
Squirm, I love Squirm. That's one of my favorite, like, nature attacks movies. But Blood-Sucking Freaks.
Land of the Minotaur, very good.
Oh, Ape. That ripoff of King Kong, where the giant ape flips off the monster he's fighting or whatever.
Oh my god! Hey, here's one you love, fucking Snuff.
Oh, Snuff it's fun as hell, and it's based on the Manson murders, which is really interesting.
I've still not seen it, but
yeah, no, there are actually two different versions of the film.
Oh.
There's the original version called The Slaughter, which it came out, didn't really make an impact or anything, and then somebody bought it and then reshot the ending with the fake snuff film ending and advertised it as like an actual snuff film, and then it became really big.
Interesting how that works.
Yeah, Assault on Precinct 13.
The little girl who lives down the lane, very good.
I haven't seen that one.
It's very good.
Island of Death. Naked Massacre. I liked Naked Massacre. It's interesting.
I haven't seen it.
It's based on a true story, which is really interesting. Like, this guy actually did like break into the sorority house and like torture a few girls and kill a couple of them. But
that's rough.
I mean, for the time, I'm sure it was like pretty brutal. It's not too bad by today's standards, but I still like it.
Satan's Slave. I like that one.
Ooh, the Clown Murders. Do you know about the Clown Murders?
I do not.
It's a killer clown movie that stars John Candy.
No way.
I haven't seen it. I just know that it has John Candy in it, and as soon as I heard John Candy was in it, I'm like, okay, I gotta find out about this.
Sign me up.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Alice, Sweet Alice. That's one of my favorite slasher films.
Yeah, fuck.
I didn't think 76 would be this hard.
Yeah, 76 is like really, really hard for me. Oh man.
I think Carrie or The Omen is probably a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with The Omen.
I mean, The Omen's absolutely fantastic.
It's like genius. But that was hard. That was really hard.
75, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Shivers.
Jaws.
Deep Red.
Yeah, I like Deep Red.
I thought Deep Red was pretty good. I mean, Shivers, that's another early Cronenberg film that's really good.
Criminally Insane, which stars
Which, yeah, Ethel from
from Death Nurse.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. There's Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS.
Oh, that just suddenly became a little harder for me to make a choice. Psychic Killer. I own Psychic Killer, and I still haven't watched it. But, shit, I'm gonna go with Rocky Horror Picture Show. I mean, I didn't get a tattoo based on that movie for nothing.
I feel ya. This is rough. I might go. Maybe. Oh, God. I just saw a bug. Oh, and the spiral staircase. Okay. I'm gonna go with the spiral staircase.
I have not seen that movie.
I mean, it's not perfect. I have like such a soft spot for it, and it's one of those movies that oozes atmosphere.
Black Christmas, Deranged.
Texas Chainsaw.
I think Deranged is a better film than Texas Chainsaw Massacre, honestly.
God damn you. Texas Chainsaw is my favorite horror movie, so I'm probably going to end up picking that one.
I mean, Texas Chainsaw is really good. Don't get me wrong. I do think it does have its place, and I do think that for the time it was definitely, like, really, really crazy brutal. But, it's like when I did that review of it that was, like, edgy.
Oh, God.
Phantom of the Paradise.
Sugar Hill. That's a great movie.
That one's on my list.
Oh, you need to see it. It's so good.
The Ghost Galleon. Oh, Death Dream.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a Bob Clark movie.
There's Blood for Dracula.
Blood for Dracula. Oh, man. Bad Ronald. I've always heard Bad Ronald was interesting.
I've not seen it, but I've heard the same.
Oh, shit. 74.
I mean, I'm going to go with Texas Chainsaw.
Black Christmas, definitely.
Yeah, Black Christmas is great.
Have you seen Deranged, though?
I have not seen Deranged.
It's another film based on Ed Gein. It's actually really accurate to, like, his original story.
Oh, that's cool. Because a lot of the movies based on him are very inaccurate.
Yeah, and I think it has some really good atmosphere. But The Exorcist,
Yeah.
The Wicker Man, Vault
Legend
of
of Hell
Horror,
House.
The Crazies. Oh, I love The Crazies.
Bell
Horror
from
Hospital.
Hell from Hell is really...
Flesh for Frankenstein. The Iron Rose.
I Satan's School for Girls was a good one.
Torso. Cannibal Girls, Werewolf, The Werewolf of Washington. I've only heard about that one.
Yeah, I've not seen that one.
I'm pretty sure that one's on my list, along with The Boy Who Cried Werewolf.
Huh.
Which, interesting enough, that never had a home media release. Like,
Really?
never on VHS or DVD or Blu. It actually just got a Blu-ray release.
Really?
From Scream Factory. But,
God.
I think my choice for this one is obvious. It's The Exorcist.
Yeah, me too.
Who doesn't like The Exorcist?
There are people who don't, but I think they're being edgy on purpose.
Yeah. Last House on the Left.
Ooh, Blackula.
I have not seen the Blackula movies, though.
You can get them pretty cheap on a double feature.
Oh, the Gore Girls.
Vampire Circus. Gore Girls is great, though.
Raw Meat. Have you seen Raw Meat?
No.
Oh, it's a really good, like, movie about, like, these caves underneath this subway where a bunch of, like, cannibal people live in London.
Damn.
It's kind of over the top and stupid, but I really like it. Blood Freak.
I was just about to say, that's actually my pick. I'm not even kidding. I actually love Blood Freak. Like, it's one of my favorite movies. My pick for 72 is Blood Freak.
Damn, 72 was
Great year.
was a pretty good year. Oh, we got the Blood Spattered Bride that year too.
Mm-hmm.
That I love that movie, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the Gore Girls.
Great movie. Great movie.
71.
Ooh, Vampiros Lesbos was so good.
Willard.
Yeah.
That's getting a Blu-ray release finally too.
Oh, that's cool. Brotherhood of Satan.
Octoman.
Huh.
Headless Eyes.
Not seen that one.
A Touch of Satan. Oh God.
Ooh, A
A
Touch of Satan. God damn it. Oh, Werewolves on Wheels. I fucking love that movie.
Ah, shit. I can't actually. For 71, I mean. You know what? I'm going to go with the movie that's not even listed here. I'm going to go with A Clockwork Orange. I think that's a horror film.
Yeah, it's horrifying. I'm going to go Vampiros Lesbos. Just as classy.
Just as classy. Okay, 1970.
1970.
Oh.
Scars of Dracula.
Wizard of Gore.
Ooh, Wizard of Gore.
Bloodthirsty Butchers.
Mark of the Devil.
Ooh. Actually, yeah, no, I think I'm going to have to go with The Wizard of Gore.
Same, honestly.
All right, before we start the 2000s, I got to go change the laundry real quick.
No problem.
damn it. Stuff in the dryer isn't done.
Oh, damn.
Everybody's doing laundry at once. All right.
Huh.
2000s, 2009. Oh, not 2009, though.
Huh.
I want to see a list of movies that are coming out that year. House of the Devil.
House of the Devil was 2009?
Looks like it.
I thought it was 08 for some reason. I really liked House of the Devil.
No, I think it's a good one. Drag Me to Hell. Dead Snow.
Yeah, Dead Snow was good.
Antichrist.
I actually thought The Collector was alright.
Huh? I like I haven't seen The Collector. I've seen The Collection.
I haven't seen that one.
But The Loved Ones.
Centipede.
The Loved Ones was one I really enjoyed.
Laid to Rest. Laid to Rest is really good.
That's one I need to see.
Oh, you should.
Doghouse. I really like Doghouse.
Haven't seen that one.
Perkins 14. That's a good one. High Lane. That's a good French movie.
Oh yeah, I meant to see that and never did.
Smash Cut. I really enjoy Smash Cut because that movie's like one big love letter to Herschel Gordon Lewis movies.
Oh, that's cool.
And the funny thing about it is, I forget who it was, but it was like somebody. There was a woman who was one of the Playboy pinup. She was one of the pinups. She's one of the Playboy bunnies, and she decided to get into acting, and she started by being in like the Blood trilogy.
Huh?
And
really?
And Smash Cut, which again is a tribute to Herschel Gordon Lewis's movies, and it has a very Herschel Gordon Lewis kind of plot to it, but it has Sasha Grey, the porn star, in it, and it was her trying to get out of the porn industry and get into actually acting.
Huh?
I always thought that was a weird.
Yeah.
The remake of Children of the Corn,
which I haven't seen.
They made it into a TV movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Oh, how was it?
It was terrible.
Oh.
Blood, the Last Vampire.
I think I'm gonna go Laid to Rest.
I think I am gonna go with Drag Me to Hell. I think that film is supremely underrated.
Me too. I thought it was really good.
Like, I saw this video that was like a kind of overview of why it's like a absolutely fantastic movie, and I think the guy Nick Spears, he explains it perfectly. I really like his channel and his stuff, but I think he explains why it's like a good movie and why it's pretty underrated. But let's see. Let the right one in. We got Midnight Meat Train.
Oh, man.
We got Eden Lake. I saw Eden Lake like a couple months back. I really liked it.
I haven't seen it. I really like The Ruins. Oh, fucking Martyrs.
Yeah, no, I was about to say Martyrs. I think that might be my pick for this year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Pontypool. I really like Pontypool. And The Children. And Dead Girl.
Ooh, Dead Girl is so good. That's like my second.
Oh, but Gutter Balls.
I just saw that.
Midnight Movie. I really like that.
I haven't seen that one.
Repo, the Genetic Opera, The Machine Girl, the remake of It's Alive. Oh, that remake is so bad, but I like it.
I like it too. I actually own it. I watch it from time to time.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go with Martyrs.
Yeah, I'm going Martyrs all the way.
1408. I don't really like The Mist.
I thought
I
it was
really
okay. I will probably never watch it again and be okay with
don't.
that.
I rewatched it recently, and I think I liked it more the second time around. But if they would have just taken out that religious chick in the movie, I would like it so much more.
Yeah, she
Because
was just a trope.
like, I get that the point of her character was to like piss you off. Like that's kind of the point of her character being there. Because apparently Stephen King is a very kind of like anti-religious guy.
Huh.
Apparently, he always puts that. Apparently, from what I've read, he's like put that in a lot of themes in his movies, and not just movies, but in his books and then
Yeah.
when they get adapted to film, it's even more obvious. But
Huh.
still, I can't. And the fact that people were like, the ending is so shocking. I'm just like, guys, the ending's not that bad. I mean, by modern mainstream standards, sure, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen worse. Wreck, The Orphanage.
Death Proof.
Death Proof. That movie is so underrated.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite thing by Quentin Tarantino.
It's one of my favorites too. Oh yeah,
Terror.
Dead Silence. That movie totally didn't fucking suck.
I hate Dead Silence.
Sweeney Todd. I liked Sweeney Todd.
I thought it was alright.
Frontiers.
Okay.
I will always really I will always really enjoy Frontiers because that one is just
I've still
it's
not
so
seen it.
it is so fucking brutal. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre on steroids.
God
Oh,
fucking
and they're
shrooms.
the Poughkeepsie tapes. No.
Ah,
P2. I liked P2.
I haven't seen it.
It's directed by the guy that did the Maniac remake,
Oh.
which I liked the Maniac remake.
Oh, I saw your review of P2 actually, and I put it on my list because you gave it really high marks.
The Girl Next Door. I gotta admit, Girl Next Door is kind of terrible.
Mm.
Even though it makes you feel like a piece of shit, and it makes you just feel terrible on the inside, I hate it because it's supposed to be based on that case of that girl who was like tortured.
Yeah.
And stuff, but the thing is, the actual case itself wasn't as bad as as that movie made it out to be. And the movie An American Crime, which I've talked about before in my like top 5 overlooked like disturbing movies list.
Right.
I talked about it on there. It's more true to the original story, and therefore I think it's far more disturbing.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, but Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer.
I haven't seen Monster Slayer.
Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer is pretty entertaining from what I remember. It's been a very long time. It's very Slither-esque in the way it's kind of like in the way it's kind of like humor works and the way that the monsters kind of look. It reminded me of Slither. Murder Party.
2007 actually has like quite a few movies that I enjoyed.
Yeah. I really enjoyed House of Fears. I thought that one was pretty good.
I haven't seen that one.
Drive Through. I love Drive Through. I'll always love that movie.
I really enjoyed 100 Tears.
100 Tears is a really good one. But I think that for 07, I'm gonna have to go with. It's a tie between Wreck and The Orphanage. I think, which is funny because those are both. I think they're both Spanish films. I know they're both in Spanish, but I think they're both from Spain. I think I'm gonna have to go with Wreck because Wreck scared me more than The Orphanage did.
Yeah, I really like Wreck. I feel like for 07, I'm going to go with pure entertainment value, and I'm actually going to go 100 Tears.
I mean, 100 Tears is good. Marcus Knock, the director of that, he's great.
Oh yeah.
I really like his first movie, Rot.
Oh, I still want to see that.
It's so much fun. But
I see the tape pop up on the group every now and then.
But yeah, no. Rot is... It's a shot on video, not shot on video, but it's like shot on 8mm, which makes you want to watch it even more.
Oh yeah, I love shot on 8mm.
And it's like some kind of weird body horror zombie thing, but...
Oh, sick.
Slither. I really like Slither.
Me too.
It's got Michael Rooker in it. Michael Rooker. It's got Henry, the Henry Lee Lucas. Behind the Mask is fantastic.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Man Bites Dog?
No, I haven't.
They're almost the same movies in the sense that it's about a documentary crew following a serial killer, but they're both very different. But both very. I would highly recommend both of them. But Silent Hill, I really like the Silent Hill movie. Bong Joon-ho's The Host. I love The Host.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It is like one of the best modern monster movies, even if the effects in it are terrible. Like, the effects are pretty bad, the CG effects for the monster, but Hatchet.
Yeah, Hatchet was I actually liked Turistas. I enjoyed that one.
I have not seen that. I know that one involves like the kind of illegal organ trade. Yeah, and that's kind of why I want to see it. But at the same time, I don't have a copy of it, and I'm not like, I'm not just like, I gotta see it. Like, first chance I get to buy it, I'm gonna do it. But no, Fido.
Fido's good. All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. That's a good one.
I haven't seen that one. Black Sheep.
Fucking Black Sheep.
Oh
my god.
Stay Alive.
Hood of Horror.
Oh god. Oh, the remake of The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage.
Still have not seen it.
It's pretty bad. Dark Ride is kind of fun. Ooh, Them. That's a French movie. That's one of my... I forget if I put that on my favorite French horror movies or not. I should have if I didn't. Because it is absolutely horrifying. Like, out of all the movies about home invasions, that one scares me the most. That one and Angst. Those two are like the absolute just most horrifying. Ooh, wait, what was that? Dead Riot? Dead Riot is pretty fun too. I own that.
I haven't seen it.
It's got Tony Todd in it.
Really?
And it's like a zombie movie set in a it's like a zombie haunted prison movie set in like a women's prison.
Damn, that sounds good. And who doesn't love Tony Todd, honestly?
Dude, Tony Todd is fantastic in it too. He plays, I think his character's like a Jamaican, like he was like a Jamaican murderer. So he's just like doing this Jamaican accent and he's wearing dreads, I think. I as far as I can remember, he wears dreads, but it's been a while since I watched that one. Evil Bong.
Oh my god. A classic.
I think I'm gonna go with Them.
I'm gonna go with All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. I really, really enjoyed that one.
Them with The Host is a close second. The Host is on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. If you want to watch it.
Yeah,
I would recommend it because it's kind of it's a great monster movie and it's also a really fun kind of like horror comedy.
Okay. I've been meaning to check it out for a little while.
Devil's Rejects, The Descent, Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek. That movie sucked.
I still haven't seen it because I've just heard about like how it's not even worth watching.
I mean, honestly, I remember watching it after hearing so many great things. Like, people were saying this is the best kind of, like, true story horror movie since the original Texas Chainsaw. And I'm just like, Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it, and I watched it, and it pretty much just fucking absolutely sucked. And then they made a sequel to it, and then they made a TV series out of it.
How did you hear great things? I've literally heard nothing but how terrible it is.
Honestly, I've only heard good things about it.
Huh,
Like,
that's weird.
I've never, when talking to people at conventions in person, or talking to anybody online about it, or looking at message boards, or looking at Reddit about it, Reddit posts about movies, that one always comes up, and people are like, "Oh, that movie is great." Honestly, all I hear is good stuff.
Huh. It's weird how that happens.
But it's kind of like the Babadook. Like, I told my friend to watch the Babadook, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know about this movie. Everybody's talking about how terrible it is." And I'm like, "Really? I heard nothing but good things." But The Descent, that was a great one.
Land of the Dead.
House of Wax.
I didn't see the remake. Isn't Paris Hilton in the remake?
That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's more of a remake of Tourist Trap, actually. Like, there's a like with the two crazy brothers, and it's like a small like town, and then there's the creepy old house, and one of them wears a weird mask, and like has like weird puppet mannequins and stuff, except replace the mannequins with like wax figures made out of people. Like, it's the only thing that connects it to the original is the wax figures made out of people, and that's it. And honestly, the best scene in it is when Paris Hilton dies.
You know, you are not the only one I know who has said that.
It's true. She gets a pipe straight through the face, and it is satisfying. But Skeleton Key, I kind of like Skeleton Key from what I can remember.
Yeah, me too. It's been years. It's been many years since I've seen it. Like
Dark Water with Jennifer Connelly. I like that one. I recently watched the original Dark Water too. They're both very good, honestly.
I've only seen Jennifer Connelly's version.
Honestly, they're practically the same movies. Like, no joke.
Really?
Like, some remakes like try to, I mean, I've always said that when you're doing a remake, you should try to do something different. Yeah. But I think they're good side by side, because one, it just talks about how like the Japanese version is basically about how parents sometimes can't be there for their kids, and the U.S. version's more about like divorce and living in a poor neighborhood and stuff like that. Like, they have different kind of underlying themes, I think. I'm not trying to say they're like deep art films, but they're basically the same movies.
Huh.
Even up to the Hello Kitty backpack.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
But Constantine.
I hate Constantine.
How can you hate Constantine?
I think it's awful.
How? Explain. Like, is it just not your thing? Like, to like good movies?
I don't know.
First Sledgehammer, then this. You're breaking my heart.
And just like the 4 teenage dudes with like magic powers, and they just like aggressively hit on women in bars, and it's like, I don't know, I feel, and then the fucking rituals, and like, I don't know, it feels just like a teen.
Look, I'm not gonna say it's not like some kind of like just something people threw together.
Oh, wait a second, I'm not thinking of Constantine.
You're thinking of Chronicle.
No, I don't know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of some movie that starts with C.
I'm pretty sure it's Chronicle, because there is that movie where the guys get like superpowers.
I'm thinking of The Covenant. I'm thinking of The Covenant.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but no, Constantine.
That's awful.
But Constantine with Keanu Reeves, even though he's not a very good actor, I love him in Constantine.
Oh no, the movie I'm thinking of did not have Keanu Reeves in it.
Yeah, no, but Constantine, where he plays an exorcist guy who exorcises demons. I've actually not seen that. And he has like this shotgun that is like a cross. It's like a golden cross.
Holy shit!
And he fights demons and shit. It's really fun. It's nothing. It's like not amazing, but it's fun. But no, I really like Constantine. Doom. I like Doom. It wasn't like great.
No, it wasn't. But I mean, You gotta love fucking Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
But as far as like horror movies that came out in 2005, I mean there are a lot of ones on here that are actually pretty bad. The Fog, Boogeyman.
Did you ever see Cry Wolf?
No, I own it. I got it in a horror pack once. I've always been interested in seeing it. I've heard it's not that great, but
you should watch it. It's not that great, but like you get to see Bon Jovi get stabbed, I think.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm totally up for it then.
Yeah, Bon Jovi's in it and he dies, so that's fun. Because I hate Bon Jovi. Oh
really?
shit!
You hate Bon Jovi?
I don't hate Bon Jovi.
You hate John Bon Jovi?
Yeah, I don't like his music. I don't like his music. I don't hate
Really?
him as a person.
You can't get in.
I can't.
You can't get into any. Wanted Dead and Alive. That was Bon Jovi, I think.
Yeah, it was. I can't get into it. I don't know.
All right. 2001 Maniacs.
Oh, I love that one.
And I love that it's a remake of 2000 Maniacs, and it's just like so perfect.
Actually, can I change my 2006 vote to Caved In Prehistoric Terror?
Sure. Feast was pretty fun.
I haven't seen it.
Hide and Seek.
Ginger Dead Man.
Evil Aliens. I liked Evil Aliens. Return of the Living Dead. Rave to the Grave. Oh! Fuck yeah! That is my shit. Kill me now.
Rave to the Grave.
Hellraiser Hellworld. That one where it's in a online video game.
I still haven't seen it, but I want to. Really bad.
Oh, dude. No Worry the Curse. I saw that one. That is like the Japanese version of the Blair Witch Project. And it is...
Really?
It is really creepy, and a lot of stuff happens.
Huh. I really want to see it.
That one is... Honestly, it's like on par with the original Grudge and Ring and One Missed Call in my book. Like, it's pretty creepy. I sat downstairs in my living room by myself in the middle of the night and watched it. I got chills.
Damn.
And there are times when things will happen and you'll be like, oh, shit. Jolly Roger, Massacre at Cutter's Cove. I saw that and I reviewed that on my channel. I think that review might still be up.
Oh, damn. I might have to check that out then.
Urban Legends Bloody Mary. I like that one.
I do too.
Die, You Zombie Bastards. I mean, 2005 was pretty bad overall.
Yeah.
I think I might have to go with... Yeah, then I'm going to go with No Worry the Curse over The Descent. I'm
going to do Land of the Dead.
Land of the Dead's really good.
Yeah, I really love that one.
Yeah. Okay, 04.
Seed of Chucky.
Shaun of the Dead. It's hard to believe that the same year we got, like, Shaun of the Dead. We also got Seed of Chucky, The Grudge, and Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Yikes.
And Blade Trinity.
Fucking Anaconda's The Hunt for the Blood Orchid.
And that. Although I still kind of like that one.
It's fun, right?
Ooh, Van Helsing. It has been a while since I've seen Van Helsing.
Years for me. Frankenfish.
Cube Zero. Dead and Breakfast.
Oh, I still haven't seen that one.
Oh, that one's so much fun. Like, out of all the, like, kind of, like, trying to, like, I mean, it's definitely a throwback kind of movie. And out of all the throwback movies from the 2000s, it's easily one of my favorites. Because it's very much trying to throw back to, like, I would say, stuff like Evil Dead.
Oh, that's cool.
But, Bone Sickness, Zombie Honeymoon.
Huh. Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys was fun.
Dumplings.
Yeah, Dumplings was really good.
I think that's going to be my pick, actually.
Me too. I remember the first time I watched that, me and my girlfriend at the time actually made dumplings, made homemade dumplings, and then sat down and ate them while we watched the movie.
You regret that, don't you?
I don't even, because I was a lot more, I was actually more desensitized then than I am now.
Like,
now it would be weird, but then I was
I mean,
I
when
didn't give a shit.
I remember I was like, I read the description for that on Netflix, and I was like, a secret ingredient. And then I started to watch it, and I was like, okay, what's a secret ingredient? And then I found out, and I immediately knew, like, I got to review this. And then I said, look, this may not sound like something I would usually review, but the secret ingredient, it's fetuses.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, it's definitely my pick.
It's dark and twisted, but at the same time, very, very well made.
Oh, yeah.
03, House of a Thousand Corpses, Tale of Two
Fucking
Sisters.
Jeepers Creepers 2, literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
High Tension.
Ooh, Freddy versus Jason.
Ugh.
I'm
Beyond
just listing all the
Reanimator.
shitty ones.
Gozu! I loved
Not
Gozu.
seen it.
It's a Takashi Miike movie.
Yeah,
And
I know.
And there's that scene where the guy sees the human with the cow's head on, and he walks up to it, and it's just like a guy in his boxers, but with the head of a cow, and then it like licks his face, and he passes out.
God damn.
It's weird. One missed. Fuck, this got really hard for me. I mean, I love Gozu. I love One Missed Call.
Yeah, One Missed Call is really good. I actually really like Dreamcatcher.
Well, the original One Missed Call. I'm sure we're just both talking about the original, but
Yeah.
okay, good. I wanna make sure that I won't have to scold you for liking another bad movie.
Sledgehammer
but-
is not boring, it's hypnotic.
Whatever you say. Fuck. I mean, like, Wishing Stairs. I really liked Wishing Stairs. Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
I really want to see that one so bad.
Honestly, just watch that one. Like, that's the only... That one and Part 3 are the only ones you need to watch, honestly.
Okay.
Like, you don't even have to watch Leprechaun in the Hood to get Back to the Hood. Shit. I am actually at a tie between One Missed Call and A Tale of Two Sisters. Because A Tale of Two Sisters fucked me up big time. And it spooked me.
I still haven't seen it.
It is... Like, let me put it to you this way. It was remade in the U.S. And I saw the remake, and then I found out that movie was a remake. And I still have a soft spot for that movie. But after knowing, like, the big twist, I expected it. I expected this movie. I expected the remake, the original, still to be good, but not to be as, like, shocking, because I already knew how it was going to, like, turn out. But no, it still somehow surprised me, even though I knew it was going to happen. Now, that is a hypnotic movie. Not Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer is hypnotic. God damn it. You're going to see. You're going to see
next
next
your pick
week.
for next one? Well,
It
actually,
absolutely is.
but I can't do next Sunday.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be in Kentucky that weekend for the concerts.
Okay. Well, just let me know what works for you, and we'll work it out. But yes, it will be Sledgehammer.
All right. Dog Soldiers.
Ooh, I might go One Missed Call.
Well, no. Yeah, no. A Tale of Two Sisters is my pick for that year.
Are we doing 2002?
Sorry. No, I already moved on to 2002.
Oh.
No, but yeah, One Missed Call, the original, is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it really shows that Takashi Miike can have a bit more range other than like crazy torture porn.
Yeah.
I want to see his one movie, Happiness of the Katakuris, because it's a musical comedy, like horror. Like, I've heard it's like a combination of Dawn of the Dead and The Sound of Music.
That's weird.
Yeah, but 02, we got Dark Water. Dark Water was
Mhm.
good. We got 28 Days Later, which I could not care less about.
Me too.
Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers is one of my favorite werewolf movies.
The Rats.
Ghost Ship.
Oh man.
Resident Evil, The Eye. I watched The Eye by myself in the middle of the night, and I was like, okay, I'm going to sit in the dark and watch this. I watched the first 10 minutes, and I instantly regretted doing that to myself. Damn, was that movie spooky.
I still haven't seen it.
The original The Eye movie is fantastic, actually.
I'm gonna check it out.
The original Grudge, that one's fantastic.
Killjoy 2.
Blade 2.
American Psycho 2.
Oh, that had Mila Kunis in it, though.
Yeah, I've never seen it, and it just seems really bad.
Yeah, I might have to watch it one day. Shark Attack 3. Megalodon.
Blood Gnome. Oh my god. I actually love Blood Gnome.
That's on my list. I've heard so much about it. Bubba Hotep.
Oh.
Oh, Blood Feast 2.
I haven't seen that one.
Fuck yeah, that one's great. The Wolves of Wall Street. I own that. I haven't seen it, but I own it. It's about Wall Street executives that are werewolves. And
That's great.
It's directed by the guy that made Sorority Babes in the Slime Ball Bolorama. I haven't seen that.
Me neither.
But everybody knows of that movie.
Jason X.
Jason X.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Really
Snake Island. Cube 2.
Python 2. A lot of sequels in this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I am gonna go with The Eye.
This one's rough for me, actually.
The Eye with Dog Soldiers at a close second.
I'm gonna go fucking Blood Gnome.
Blood Gnome. I need to see that. I know that one's absolutely just off the wall.
It is, man. It's so good.
Okay. 01. Oh, The Devil's Backbone. Love The Devil's Backbone. That's one of my favorite Guillermo del Toro films.
I still haven't seen it.
It's pretty spooky.
Huh.
Dagon.
Children of the Corn, Revelation.
Earth versus the Spider. There it is. Happiness of the Katakuris. How to Make a Monster. Wendigo. I'm interested in seeing Wendigo.
Yeah, me too.
Because I know that's directed by Larry Fessenden.
Oh, here's your favorite, Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, don't you dare mention that around. That's why I didn't even read it off when I saw it.
Oh my gosh.
Route 666. Ichi the Killer. Ooh, Valentine. I actually really enjoy Valentine.
I haven't seen it.
I own 2 copies of it.
Really?
I own the original US DVD. They're actually right here, so I can pull them off the shelf. But they're both the old cardboard snap cases. But I own the original US DVD, and then I found this for $2, and it is the German DVD.
Oh God, that's nice.
I can't even play it in the US, but I own it. And
you reviewed Valentine, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I did.
I saw your review.
Yeah, no, I said it's very Argento-esque.
Yeah.
I would still stand by. Honestly, I think it's pretty good. It's kind of people said it was kind of a knockoff of Halloween. I could kind of see it.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Ooh, Suicide Club. I do love me some Suicide Club.
Yeah, that movie's fucking good.
Oh, shit. This is actually kind of hard. I mean,
I might go Suicide Club now that I've seen that one.
I mean, I love Suicide Club. The Devil's Backbone is the classier choice, definitely. And I did think The Devil's Backbone was scarier, but it's not as entertaining as Suicide Club.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Suicide Club.
Oh, you're fucking killing me.
Huh.
And I also really enjoyed Dagon. And Bones! I did not even see Bones.
I still need to see that one.
We need to do that for one of these
Oh
streams.
yeah, man.
Is
I'd
Bones,
love to
because
see it.
Bones is immensely entertaining.
And like,
But
who does not love Snoop Dogg?
I mean, it's basically Snoop Dogg playing himself in the movie, like almost.
Which is perfect.
I'm gonna go with The Devil's Backbone.
All right.
That's the easiest one for me. American Psycho, Ginger Snaps. Oh, Ginger Snaps. Final Destination, Shadow of the Vampire, Blair Witch 2.
Ooh, I actually really like Killjoy.
Hollow Man.
Pitch Black.
Hellraiser Inferno.
Still haven't seen it.
That one I really enjoy. Ooh, Uzumaki.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
I've read some of the manga it's based on. The manga is some mess. Is just wow. Like the level of just fucked upness. Like there's a part in the manga where this girl's like sister gets pregnant or something. No, I think she's in the hospital for something. The main character is, and there's a bunch of pregnant women there. And at night, these pregnant women go out and just like kill random people in the hospital and drink their blood for just no apparent reason. So you got a bunch of like basically zombie pregnant women walking around naked, drinking like innocent people's blood in order to nourish the baby, kind of like in Baby Blood.
That's fucking wild.
And then they give birth to the babies, and the babies have they have the umbilical cord removed, and then the umbilical cord and the placenta will grow back like a mushroom.
Jesus Christ.
And it will have swirls and spirals all over it. And the doctor tries to eat it, and he talks about how it made him feel like healthy and energized. So he starts putting it in the hospital food.
Good. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is a movie. This is a manga. And the man who wrote it loves H.P. Lovecraft. I think that would be obvious by some of the shit in the movie, but not just in the movie, but in the fucking comics, in the manga. Little Otik. Leprechaun in the Hood. Subconscious Cruelty. Hell yeah, that movie sucked. The first half of that movie was good. Prison of the Dead, Crybaby Lane. Ooh, Anatomy. I really like Anatomy. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a little stuck on this one.
Because I really love Ginger Snaps.
Yeah.
And American Psycho is just a perfect film.
I really like What Lies Beneath, actually.
I have not seen it. Isn't that a Robert Zemeckis film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that one. I know that's like one of the most highest grossing horror movies of all time, apparently.
Yeah. I think I might actually go with that one. I really, really like it, and I've been watching it since I was really young, so got a soft spot for it.
I don't know, man. I can completely get that one. Uh,
That's going to be my pick.
Little Otik is my pick. I love Jan Schwenkmeyer's films, and apparently there has been a Blu-ray release of Alice
Hmm.
for a few years now. I didn't know about it, but apparently there
Really?
is a Blu-ray release, which kind of bothers me that I didn't know because it's been out since 2014.
Jesus.
Usually I'm on top of that sort of shit.
Yeah. I
But
really wish I could have seen Little Otik.
oh, it is so good. Like, god damn, do I love that movie. It's another one of those movies that I feel like was tailor-made for me, and I just loved every second of it. It's so wonderful and how weird it is.
Where did you watch it originally?
I downloaded it. I downloaded a torrent of it. I'm not even gonna lie. It is out of print in the U.S. Like I said, going for hundreds of dollars now.
Yeah.
And so I downloaded it and burned it onto a disc. Which, honestly, this is one of those times where I'm just like, just fucking do it, because it's not. I doubt it's gonna get a U.S. release anytime soon, which is a damn shame because it is a fantastic movie.
I hate when stuff like that is so fucking impossible to find that you have to like get it illegally. Like,
No, man, it's a damn shame.
because like I want to buy it. Like I would love to purchase a copy of it.
Like Jan Schwenkmeyer, he deserves the money. This man is in his 80s and he is still working on movies.
Really?
He has been doing movies since the 80s. I think Alice was actually his first feature, but still, he's been doing collected short films and all kinds of stuff since like the 60s, I think.
Damn.
And he's still out there working.
I had no
The
idea.
man deserves more. He deserves more recognition.
Yeah, I think so. Like, what a fucking work ethic. Jesus.
Like, I have not
Yeah,
disliked anything I've seen from him.
I really liked his short films for sure, and I really liked Alice. I remember I saw it years ago when it was actually on Netflix, and I had no idea who he was at the time, and I remember really, really enjoying it.
Like, out of everything I've seen from him, I think Alice is definitely one of my favorites, but all of his movies, at least what I've seen of his features, are in that same kind of surreal vein, not on the same level with like the stop motion and everything. Like, I mean, the stop motion is still good. He puts like stop motion and everything, but it's not like as abundant as it is in Alice. Alice is like the fucking porn of stop motion. Like, you like if you love stop motion, you're gonna love this shit. But
how much is the Blu-ray going for? Do you know?
The Blu-ray of Alice?
Yeah.
I think it's about the same price. Let me look here. Because I know that Alice on DVD and Blu, I mean, I know that they're both still in print. It's just that they're not like big sellers. I mean, obviously they're Czechoslovakian films from the 80s, and they're not really big in the U.S., but
no.
Still waiting on that Blu-ray release of Little Otik, though. Still waiting. Not gonna get it, but I'm gonna keep waiting.
We're gonna be old and gray, my friend, and I have a feeling that it still might not happen. Just the demand isn't here in the United States, I don't think.
Shit. It's actually shit. It's going for $18 on DVD, which, I mean, honestly, like I said before, that's not a bad price, and I like the movie, but I wouldn't pay that much for it because I don't even think it has the original Czech special features. Like, I'd at least want the original Czech dub. Yeah, the only special features it has apparently is the short film Darkness, Light, Darkness. That's the only special feature it has.
Really?
Which, I like that short film. That's a good one. But that's the only. I would at least want an audio commentary or the original Czech audio because I'd like to watch it in Czech. But let's see. There's a D. There's the another. Let's see what we got here. Okay, then we got the Blu-ray, which is from 2014. I think this is actually a Blu-ray DVD combo, which is only like $15. Shit, I may have to buy this right now. Okay, it doesn't list any special features, sadly. But, and it says it's only one disc, but on IMDb, not on IMDb, but on Amazon, it has it listed as the multi-format.
Huh. Yeah, I'm checking it out now. Honestly, I see it new from about $16, and honestly, if the mood catches me right, like even with no special features, I'm pretty tempted to buy it because like when are we gonna even get a version with special features? I'd say maybe never.
I mean, honestly, I would think I would pay $15 for it without special features. Definitely, that's the most I would be willing to pay.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a good price for it.
Yeah. I also need to get Belladonna of Sadness.
I remember you talking about that one.
Yeah, I did review that. It's a very beautiful movie in a way.
Yeah. I do remember your review of it. I wanted to see it since, but I have not.
It is a trip and a half. Like, damn, does this movie just like... And the thing is, it's like hand-drawn animation most of the time. And then it will go from like hand-drawn, like simple animation to like watercolor stills to where it's like a slideshow almost. And it's weird as hell. I want to get it, but I'm not willing to pay $26 for it on Blu-ray. Because the only features it has is like and interviews with the director, like including over 8 minutes of surreal footage cut from the original negative. Wait a minute. Does this mean that the version I've seen, because the version I've seen was a version I downloaded actually from a porn site.
Huh.
And if they restored the film, and the version I saw was like a crappy old, like, VHS rip, and the subtitles were just, like, off by a few seconds on it, and the subtitles were hard-coded onto the video, I think that would mean that the version on Blu-ray is longer than the version I've seen.
Oh, wow.
And honestly, that movie was dark and crazy as hell.
Yeah, I remember you sent me a link of it. I still want to watch it.
But yeah, no, that movie was crazy, and apparently it was only released in the U.S. in like '73. No, it didn't hit the U.S. for a small like release until like the 2000s, and even then, it didn't make a big splash.
I just think it's fucking hilarious that you got it from a porn site.
I did too. That's the thing. The things you can find on a porn site.
Not even pornography, apparently.
Apparently, according to some people, it is pornography because there is some nudity in it, and like I mean, the film is literally about a woman who is raped by the devil, so that happens,
Oh,
and she becomes a witch, and she's like naked and just destroying this town, and then she gets then she gets crucified and burned alive, which they show you at the beginning of the movie, which basically ruins the whole movie.
oh,
It's
goddamn! It sounds intense.
but it's got a great soundtrack too. It's a mix of like acid rock and like avant-garde kind of jazz music for the soundtrack.
Oh man, that's fucking great.
It's
Vampiros
like
Lesbos is the same way.
I need to see that because I know that is that's a Jess Franco film.
And I know you'll like it. I'm pretty much 100% sure you'll enjoy it.
I mean, I do enjoy me some Jess Franco. Like he's, I mean, Oasis of the Zombies was pretty terrible.
Yeah,
but,
fuck. But I enjoy that one actually. I mean, it's bad, but I like it.
But his I've seen a couple of his women in prison movies, and those are pretty terrible, but they're still kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Especially also the Wicked Warden, which I have on my shelf. I can see it from here, right next to the SS Hell Pack.
Oh my god, the SS Hell Pack.
It's a triple feature box set of just Nazi exploitation movies, and that's how I have SS Experiment Camp.
Does it come with any good ones?
Out of what I've seen on it, no. I just mainly bought it because I bought it from a horror like market group on Facebook, and the guy was selling it for like $20, and I knew he didn't specify. He didn't actually post a picture of the front of the DVD box, and he didn't specify which volume it was because there are two different volumes. The one I got is going for like $40 currently.
Yeah.
Like new and used going for like 40. So I got it for 20, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
And the other one, which has the Gestapo's Last Orgy on it, has a triple feature. And they're all on their own separate discs, and they all have some kind of special features, whether it be interviews or the trailers. But it had that one in it, and that one's going for like almost $100 because it's out of print.
Yeah, I see that one actually on Amazon going for almost $200.
Yeah, no, but I got the other one that has like SS Experiment Camp and SS Girls. But yeah, no, Nazi-exploitation movies are actually kind of boring after a while. Once you've seen a few of them, you kind of get bored of them.
You've seen a couple of them. I guess you've seen them all.
I mean, there's one I still need to see because it's one of the video nasties. It's called The Beast in Heat.
Yikes.
And it is, and the thing that's like over the top about it that I'm really interested in seeing it for is the fact that it's I mean, there's a titular actual Beast in Heat, and it's like this just crazy guy that's like always horny, and they keep him in a cage, and then they like put girls in the cage and he rapes them. Like it's
Whoa.
that is like the plot of that's part of the plot of the movie, and it's like so over the top, and I'm very interested in seeing if they can like pull that off and make that small premise of it and combine a couple other things and maybe make it interesting. Because I know there's a scene where they're like trying to like stop these Jewish people from like escaping or something, and they're carrying their baby, and they grab the baby and just throw it up in the air and shoot it.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking intense.
It's no Gestapo's Last Orgy. It's no Caligula reincarnated as Hitler.
Huh.
But
Gestapo's Last Orgy actually sounds like they were trying to make a decent film.
Yeah, but they were like, okay, but we got to put some sleaze in this too.
Yeah, like I feel like I would really like to see it remade as like a solid drama film.
Actually, what's funny about that is I saw this thing, and director Lars von Trier, the guy who said in an interview at the Cannes Film Festival, "Yeah, I'm a Nazi."
Oh,
And he got kicked, and he got banned from the Cannes Film Festival because he
fucking
did that on
good.
purpose because he wanted to be edgy. I will admit his movie Antichrist I really like, but
Hmm.
everything else I've seen from him is pretty bad. And basically, he actually said once that he would be interested in doing a serious remake of it
Really?
with I can't remember the actress's name, but she's in like nearly half of his movies. He has some kind of weird obsession with her, I think. Let me just Christ. Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Hmm. Well,
But yeah,
I
it's
mean, I feel
supposed to
like
have.
I really do want to see someone remake it, but I don't want an actual Nazi to remake it.
I mean, that's the thing. I don't think he's an actual Nazi. I just think he said that to be edgy
I
because
know. I feel like he did
he's
too. But
he's extremely edgy. Like with his movie, like with his Nymphomaniac movies. Those were the edgiest I've ever seen him be. He tried to make some serious movie about a girl with an addiction to sex and then turned it into, I mean, basically pornography, and that's there just to throw more nudity and crap on the screen. And that's the only real point of it. And then, they have a character there who basically explains what happened in this scene after you've already seen it happen.
Yeah.
Also, the main character who is a female is a rapist.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
But
I'll probably never watch it.
I don't know. They're all pretty terrible. But he said he was interested in doing a remake with Charlotte Gainsbourg and Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe as like the Nazi commandant who's torturing her, and Charlotte Gainsbourg as like the kind of like, I guess, slave or whatever, as the kind of tortured woman. And honestly, I would kind of want to see that just to see Willem Dafoe as a Nazi.
Exactly.
Because Willem Dafoe is fantastic.
He's a great actor.
Apparently, when they did Antichrist, they actually used a stunt penis for him.
What?
Because according to Lars von Trier and people in the cast in interviews, they said that Willem Dafoe's penis is actually uncomfortably like big. Like it is so big that you'll be like, okay, man, you put that thing away. Like I'm triggered by that. Like it is apparently
big.
that big. Apparently, that's
wild.
I mean, Willem Dafoe is just fucking great, though. He was Green Goblin.
I know. I was just about to say, fucking OG Green Goblin, original Goblin.
Yeah, and that Spider-Man movie that had Bruce Campbell as the ring announcer, and then it had Macho Man Randy Savage as Bonesaw.
Oh my god. I forgot about that.
He's like, Bonesaw is ready.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Everybody forgot about that. But that was one of the greatest scenes in movie history.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
He's like, hey kid, what's your name? He's like, the human spider. He's like, really? That sucks.
The human spider. It's all coming back to me now.
Bruce Campbell just goes up there. He's like, the horrifying, the monstrous Spider-Man.
Man, I actually really enjoy the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
Hell, I even enjoy the third one. And the third one was like just one big push by the studio.
Yeah. But I also remember enjoying it because I actually have seen like all three of them in theaters.
I saw the first one and the last one in theaters.
You didn't catch the second one?
No, I did not. I don't know why I didn't.
God damn. I really like the second one. But I don't know. I feel like Tobey Maguire has been the only film Spider-Man so far who has been awkward and uncomfortable enough.
Yeah, to play like his character like that. Because one of my friends was like, "Oh, the new guy, Andy Griffin or whatever his name was, is like way better." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, but he looks like somebody who would play Edward in Twilight." I mean, Tobey Maguire, he might be like kind of good looking, but he could still act like nerdy and awkward enough.
Yeah, and I don't even think he's that good looking. Like, I think his face makes me uncomfortable, and that's great for Spider-Man.
And that's great. I mean, hey.
That's what I want in Spider-Man. All right, like I want someone who's not, who does not look like the fucking Andy Griffith or whatever.
Spider-Man, starring Spider-Man, starring Woody Allen.
Oh my god!
I know what you think about violence. Like violence to a man like me is like a pink shirt with purple pants. But I gotta ask you something. Are you talking to me?
Oh my god!
I mean, are you talking to me? And he tries to. Oh.
Holy shit! Like I don't like Woody Allen, but that would be hilarious. I would
Honestly, watch it. Like I would watch a version of Taxi Driver with Woody Allen.
Oh yeah, fuck. That would be amazing.
Like Woody Allen's been in the news again. Well, no, he hasn't, but I think his whole existence is weird. You know, Midnight in Paris, good. Marrying your stepdaughter, bad. Are we just gonna let that happen? Are you guys cool with that?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Hannibal Burgers, everybody.
Fucking weird guy. Weird guy. Not as weird as Lucifer Valentine. I feel like every stream we need to like mention how weird Lucifer Valentine is.
I think we should do one of these for regurgitated sacrifice. I think that would be an interesting one to do one on.
If we can find it online, let's do it. Because I've only seen the first one.
Because honestly, I mean, like I've always said, I kind of liked the second one because it had the Salska sisters in it, and it was a little more coherent. But it was also really fucked up still. Like, way worse than the first one.
Really?
Like, there's a scene where a guy in, like, juggalo face paint puts a dead octopus on his head and then cuts off this girl's head and then cuts off the top of her head, pulls out her brains, and then he vomits into, like, her head and then drinks it and then vomits it back in there.
All right, let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Prepare.
God damn.
Look, like the Crypt Keeper said, fasten your jewel cups and hold on to your vomit bags.
I might actually need a vomit bag. I'm a sympathetic vomiter.
I mean, look, vomiting is the worst thing ever, but the feeling after vomiting, just that relief is the best.
I guess I haven't vomited in a few years.
I mean, believe it or not, I have quite often. I just wake up and I'm like, man, I shouldn't have eaten those hot dogs.
Oh my god. Yeah, fuck, man. I stay away from hot dogs. Like, even though I kind of like hot dogs, they always disagree with me.
I like this stupid fucking hot dog movie, okay?
Okay, so I've been thinking, and I know you like to pretend that they're deleted and whatnot, but we need the original.
I don't have them. They're legitimately. I deleted. Look, back before I save like most of my videos I upload now. I usually just save them on a separate folder on my hard drive. Right. That's what I do now. Before that, I didn't. I would just delete them usually as soon as I uploaded them. And yeah, they're gone forever. Unless you want to ask YouTube, like, hey, do you guys still have these videos on your server? You know, these videos that this guy deleted almost a year ago, probably 2 years ago. I don't remember when I did it.
I really want to see you just fucking tear into Lucifer Valentine.
Look, I'll be honest. I kind of wish I would have saved it, just to watch it every once in a while and cringe.
Yeah, sometimes the cringe is like really satisfying. I don't know why. Like, maybe just like because you know you're not like that anymore. I'll be like, damn, this is really bad, but at least this was only me in 2009.
Man, this is really bad. It's a good thing I stopped being a brony.
What? Was that a thing?
Yes, it was. I was a
What?
brony. I was a
What?
brony for a while. I I think that list is still up too. I did a list about like the best movies that came out in like 2012, I think, and I listed
What?
the My Little Pony movie for that year as one of them.
Whoa.
I think that list is still up.
Okay, what's the
That was
story there? What's the story there? I gotta know.
what the story with me being a brony.
Yeah, and then I guess you not being one at this
Uh,
point?
okay, I'm gonna explain this in the only way I know how. I used to one of my exes. She was like, "Oh, I love watching My Little Pony." I'm like, "You're nearly a grown woman. Why do you watch My Little Pony? That's kind of pathetic." And she's like, "Well, how about you watch it and see how it feels?" I'm like, "Okay." And then I watched it, and I'm like, "This is the best fucking show ever." Um, and look, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not like a well written show because some of the writing's pretty good,
Mhm.
and the animation's good, and they make references to all kinds of stuff. There's literally an episode where they reference Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, like directly. Like one of the characters is wearing the Acapulco shirt. He's got the kind of safari hat on, and
Huh.
he's got well, he doesn't have a cigarette in his mouth, but he has like a lollipop in his mouth.
Huh. That's interesting.
And there's this scene where the same character's wearing the kind of risky business, whitey tighties and the uh, button-up shirt, and he's wearing socks and he's sliding across the ground. Like there's a reference to the Big Lebowski in there.
Huh.
There's some pretty big references, and that's something I can kind of dig, especially in kids shows, is when they
Right.
reference stuff that the kids wouldn't know.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's definitely a show that was made out of a labor of love, and I can still kind of respect it. And I watched it. I liked it. I kept up on it up until I was like a junior in high school, and then a couple of my friends kind of fell out of it. And then I'm not saying like I fell out of it because they did, but they fell out of it, and then I kept watching it for a while, and then I was just like this just it was a combination of me just being like I can't really do this anymore, a combination of that and the fact that people were buying custom made My Little Pony sex dolls from
Yeah.
China, and that made the news. The fact that that made the news, that's what made me quit. Is when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was. I appreciate you regaling us with that tale.
You look. There are some things I'm willing to talk about, and some things I'm not willing to. If I really wanted to tell you some other things that happened around that same time that was just as bad and cringy, I would. But those things are gonna stay hidden for the rest of my life.
Dude, I feel you. There are
Those
some things that should just not see the light of day.
like there's this video I saw once. And I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube. And it was this kid practicing screamo singing.
What?
And you can look that shit up if you want to, but I watched it and I was like, man, this kid in like a couple years is gonna look back and think, man, why did I do something that terrible to myself? That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to fucking shoot yourself in the foot like that.
Like, there was a time on my channel where I made a list of like the top 4 movies about necrophilia, and then literally the next week I made a video on my top like 6 favorite ponies.
Ooh. The timing there is what's great. Like,
And the thing is, I would openly tell people too, like that I'm not just a brony, but like one of my favorite horror movies of the '80s is Necromantic, is a film about necrophilia. I would straight up tell people that right when I meet them, like I wouldn't even
ooh.
hold back.
Oh man, that's like my girlfriend will do some shit. She'll come to me and she's like, I wonder why I have like trouble making friends. And literally, usually the first thing she'll do when she meets someone is she will invite someone to watch a movie and she'll pick Eraserhead. Like before she even really knows them. And almost no one enjoys it.
I can definitely see how that would be a problem.
Yeah.
100% for sure. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. Racerhead, fantastic movie, but not a first date movie. Nothing like that.
No, absolutely not.
Although I will be honest, when me and one of my friends hung out for the first time outside of school, when I went to high school, you know what? One of the first we decided we literally just watched movies most of the night. You know what movies we watched that night?
What?
Pink Flamingos, Return of the Living Dead.
Damn.
A Serbian film.
Good God.
I think Ichi the Killer was in there too.
Jesus.
But keep in mind, this was like the first time us hanging out outside of school. Like he knew I watched fucked up movies, but then we watched a Serbian film together, and we cried.
That is
that is when our friendship was solidified.
Right. That's when it's real. Is when you cry at the end of Serbian film together.
And the thing is, when I watched it with him, I had already watched it like 2 or 3 times before that, and it never really messed with me that bad. And then I watched it with my friend, and we both got hit hard by it.
Damn. Yeah, I remember I cried when I watched it the first time.
Like, it's not even just because, like, the ending is, like, kind of sad. It's just because it's so, like, just so messed up, so fucked. It's,
And, like, it never lets up, is the thing. It's just like...
No, that's one of the worst and best things about it.
Yeah, it's just a wave of, like, it just keeps hitting you, and hitting you, and hitting you. And, like, you get no reprieve.
You know, there's this YouTuber I follow, and he talks about disturbing movies a lot, and he did a review on a Serbian film, and it was just like a rap.
Huh.
That based on like a rap he wrote. That's a review of the movie. That is, the beat of it is a hip hop beat he made based on one of the tracks from the soundtrack.
Really?
It's actually pretty good.
That is interesting. You gotta link me to that, actually. I want to see that.
I will link you that right now. Let me just... Hey, we got 0 thumbs downs on this so far. Usually by now we have like 5.
Yeah, right? In a comment that's like, this is so fucking stupid.
No, the funny thing is that's not even a joke too. Usually by the time we're halfway through a stream and I'll check, if I do check, we'll still usually have like 5 down thumbs by then.
Yeah. It's fucking great. Like the infamous fucking podcast / stream.
I mean, like, even if my fans hate this, I'm gonna keep doing this because I like doing it.
Yeah, this is fun as hell. Like, I don't give a shit.
But let me just link you to that. This guy is also how I keep up on like what disturbing movies to watch.
All right. I'm definitely looking forward to listening to it. All right. Fuck. Well, I'm going to watch that tomorrow because I'm going to have to hit the hay because I actually have to wake up earlier than usual tomorrow.
You go ahead and do that. I don't have to work tomorrow. Although I am going to the doctor's. Going to get my eyes dilated and shit, get new, lenses.
That sucks, but, it's good to be able to see.
Oh, yeah, no, hell yeah. I remember the same weekend I got glasses, my dad had to shave my head because I had lice. So I went into school that Monday, and I was bald and had glasses. It was the worst fucking thing ever.
That's rough, dude. That's not a good time.
No, it is not. But anyway, guys, This is the Wizards of Gore podcast live stream thing, whatever. I'm gonna have to download these and convert them to audio files, and I can like put them on iTunes or something.
Definitely.
But we're signing off.
Be sure to downvote.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Peace.